Hello! How you guys doing? Alright, bear with me for a second here because I forgot to go get the, to check to see if there's another little mess in here. Let's go to GitHub. There. And that one. And then over here. It's the last thing I forgot to do. Yep, 9.5, okay. It's a little earlier. Earlier? Newer. A little newer. We'll come back to that in a second. Yeah, so I got some stuff in the mail today, or something in the mail today, which I'm excited for. Move that over there. So a while back, Sour, the guy that wrote and maintains this program. Ignore that. That's just some ROM I was looking at before. Like I said, that was some ROM I was looking at before. All right. Well, it's gonna put me in some weird folder. There he goes. All right. So he had like offhand mentioned at one point that he would really like people instead of like looking at weird obscure mappers for things for games. He would rather people like, you know, look at weird obscure hardware for the thing for the NES. So I found one on eBay. I haven't turned it on yet, but it's a tape drive for the NES, which I am excited for. Yeah, I need another power brick because of course I need another one. And I need some blank cassette tapes to record the data onto, because I have some. I have some recordings of these things. It says 10 volts, 160 milliamps on the back of the thing. Oh, I won't be able to read it there. Focus, come on. Almost. I don't, but I mean, like I could probably buy one off of Amazon for cheap. You know, because I like I said, I need to buy the tapes themselves. So, but I do have a friend that I might be able to borrow one from. So yeah, I should actually should be seeing him this coming weekend. So, on a related note, Thursday's stream may or may not happen. We'll see. But yeah, so I am excited to start looking at that. Because it's got like, where is it? So it's got the audio for these things, right? Let me. Where is it? There it is. Audacity. Oh, I already had it open. It was down here, but I didn't. Okay. So this is one of them here. There's two tracks, left channel and the right channel. Left channel's got like actual audio on it. The right channel's got data on it. So this will be interesting. This will be interesting. This one here is an English lesson. I think most of them that I have are, well, maybe not most of them. Let's see what this one is. Because I didn't actually translate these. Because I probably should. Let's see what the. No, it's not going to be English and Japanese. Any other way around, please. Thank you. Family Basic Shonen Media Game Program 10. Side A. Okay. So that one's... These two are games, then. What is this one? Copy. Paste. Oh, yeah. Just a second. Road Runner World. Okay. Okay, that's what these guys are. And it came with this. So I need to, like, brush up on my Japanese. Yeah, see, I need a second, what's it? Power adapter and power brick for the thing. Wait, what in the world is this? There's a second tape record. What? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to, like, actually translate this to see what in the world is going on with this. Okay. Yeah. Maybe it's for like an older version of the thing or something like that, where it wasn't as nice, or the hardware wasn't as nice. All right, so let's have a look at some of. Come on, zoom into that. Zoom in. A little more. Oh, cause okay. So that I moved the file. I moved it. Hang on. English one. Let's make a copy. Make it safer here. There's a specific data recorder. Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Which one? Wait a minute. 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 We're gonna get rid of both of these. And then retry this. Good copy. Maybe I'll see if I can get one of those too. A family basic keyboard. Cause I have a Famicom now. Oh boy. Yes, that's the data right there. Can you see that on screen? Does that show up? Oh yeah, it shows up a little bit. Goodness. Let's have a listen real quick, shall we? Gonna pause that. We're gonna zoom way out. Steph, how you doing? It's been a while. What am I working on? I'm doing a little show and tell first. Not yet. I haven't finished the game yet. Bit sparse looking. Well, I zoomed in a lot there. So, all right. So just a quick recap stuff. This is audio cassette data for a NES to go with this machine looking thing, or for a Famicom actually, not a NES. So yeah. All right. So left channel. So this is just audio, right? Let's see if this works. It's only left channel, by the way.
Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Who is this?
I just noticed I am blasting you guys with that. I'm sorry.
This is my friend. Susie, this is my friend.
So yeah, so that's some of the audio for it. Oh, I forgot to fix some audio stuff. Is this still too loud? No, okay. Okay, there it goes. Good thing I didn't start with the data side of things, right? Yeah, and if you're curious for the data, we're just gonna do that real quick. But we're gonna turn this down a little bit over here. Sounds nice, doesn't it? It's like a dial-up modem had an aneurysm or something. But yeah, right. So yeah, the thing has Phillips head screws on it, and I did actually open it up real quick before stream, but then I looked at the time. I'm like, oh crap, I need to put this thing back together. Yeah, it's dial-up had a seizure, and what happened? So yeah, so I need a power adapter for this thing. I think I can just use another Famicom adapter or a NES power brick. It's got two voltages on here, 5 volts and 10 volts, 50 and 160 milliamps respectively. So I'm gonna assume that this is 10 volts at 160. This will be DC because it's a barrel connector, so that'll be DC. Because you're not getting 10 volts AC out of the wall, that's for sure. You gotta put that through a transformer. Or other things that I'm not knowledgeable enough about. Fix my chair there. But so yeah, that'll happen eventually. Hopefully sooner rather than later. I could, yes. So what the game look like? My game, it's getting there. It's right there. So let me close out of this for now. I don't think I'll come back to this later tonight, but I will come back to it eventually. So yeah, we're just gonna move that out of the way for now. So this actually I gotta put it back up to full speed because I was looking at some other stuff at quarter speed. In terms of it might be putting that file as output, powering the Really? No, the Famicom doesn't have power rails for that, does it? Like not it. I don't think it's designed to accept from the cartridge. Cartridge board. That's not what I wanted. Where's the pinouts? Pinout. No, because this is +5 to the card, isn't it? Hey, don't Disc 105. I actually haven't got a chance to play around with that yet. There are power rails on the cardboard. I might be able to reverse that. Huh. Well, that'd be interesting. Yeah, because there's a 5 volt and a ground power rail. It's 2 of them actually. Two plus 5 volts. Hang on. Where's that? This guy's only got a single brick on it, but this guy's presumably okay. So this is the data recorder thing then. And I don't think I have any other pictures of manuals with this thing. Yeah, it's a family basic thing. But that's if I had the rest of this book, you know? Like, I've only got this one picture. Like, oh, that's... Oh, I tried to open up the audio files, but no. So I've only got, like, this one picture here. And, there's also... One of the archives I've got is a bunch of demo videos of, like, what it does. So... Whoop. Turn that down a little bit. Can you hear that? Or did I turn it down too much? So this is like one of the demo things of what it does, I guess. Like a menu, I guess, is reading it? Like reading it from the tape to, like an internal ROM somewhere, maybe? Oh, yeah, hang on. Let me actually get a picture of that right now. What in the world is that? I'll let this play, hang on. YTXZ, how you doing? Welcome. That a little bit. Oh, come on. No, get out of the Discord, thank you. Yeah, so. Give me 1 second here. I'll drop that in Discord here in a second here. No, I don't care about that stuff. Is this mine? Okay, this is mine. Okay, good. I accidentally messaged a friend of mine one of the other pictures earlier. I'm like, oops, that wasn't supposed to go to you. That's supposed to go to a different Discord. So I it's in the general channel, Bridgewater. So that's enough of that music. Yeah, so I might try, like, I don't know, putting some stuff on a tape, some stuff that isn't this on a tape eventually. Yeah. Place the tape to find out where it is, and then determines which way to run the motor to get where it needs to be. I guess? I don't know. It's got to load it, right? So you'd think that, like, it doesn't execute directly off the tape, because that would be far too slow. So it has to copy the program data somewhere. So does this work like an EverDrive? Like a really retro kind of EverDrive thing? And so instead of like having an SD card as the medium, it's got a tape drive instead, and it copies it onto ROM on a board somewhere? I haven't looked at the chips, by the way, yet on this thing. Like I said, it was like just before stream. I looked at time, like, oh goodness, I need to not do this right now. Yeah, don't you worry. Either tonight or tomorrow, I will get pictures of the boards and any readable chips and all that. So, yes, it will happen. Because there's like one blog out there that's got pictures of the thing, but they aren't very good pictures, and I don't know. I hope to really figure out how that thing works. There's 4 work RAM pages, or so page at 6 to 7. Yeah, and you said there was other RAM mapped in other places as well. That's really weird. Or no, that's it was with the mapper, because it has a dedicated mapper for emulators. What was it? 186? Was that the one you said? 186? Yes, this in here. Yeah, 3K page. Starting at 4400X. Like, what? You can confirm that it clears that region. Really? Okay. Are you looking at one of the ROMs? That I still haven't looked at that site again, by the way. What was it? This one, I think. I remember there was some TOS type stuff on this page. So no, that's not it. Where was it? This one? There it is. There it is. Yeah. No, I don't want to translate. Yeah, this page. So did you get one of them off of here? Okay. All right. But yeah, so I'm not gonna be doing that like for the bulk of the night. For the bulk of tonight, I'm gonna be working on my own stuff. But yeah, I was just too excited for this thing. I can't wait to start using it. Start playing around with it. Also, I'm trying out a new what's it? Console emulator thing. Gonna see if it works. Probably it might not. We'll see. Hope I don't dox myself on any of this stuff. Where's the font one? Because I thought I made this bigger the other day. Integration startup fonts. Size 16. No, that needs to be like 20. At least. Can you guys read that? Is that readable? I don't know. I can't tell. Dinner time for me back in a while. Oh, yeah, no worries. Enjoy dinner. Oh, I'm not sure that that's readable. So let's go to. Wait, it didn't even save the. Come on. I set this up the other day. I was trying out a bunch of stuff with it. I guess it didn't save the things I told it to save. Why would it do that to me? Okay, we're gonna both bump that up to like 24, I think. That'll work. Save settings, please. Thank you. Okay. If I can type. Nothing but okay, good. Alright. Alright. So where I left off last time, in this was I think I had gotten the transition from this screen to the game screen. I have too much crap on my desk, excuse me. Working fine without any like frame drops or anything like that, or not frame drops, but blank or scuffed frames. So let's test that theory. Start, and then we're gonna come over to here. And then just do F8 a bunch. Because F8 is run one frame. Let me actually get this open as well. Oh god, it's already done with the skyline there. Because that's one of the things I got working. I don't remember if I did that on stream or not. But I got the skyline to actually draw in. Let me just reset and show you. Give me a sec. I need to undo that profiler thing. Shortcut keys. Open performance profiler. Move that. Okay, because that overlaps with the reload button. All right, start, and then open this guy up and collapse it. All right. So the first thing it does is it rewrites all the attribute data. Then it writes some rows of tiles. Well, it does tiles and then attribute data, then some more tiles. And then, yeah, then it does this stuff over here. Look at that. Like that. He's got all this time to do other things that we haven't decided on yet. There we go. Oh, and it also does some other attribute stuff over there. But so this is from the main screen going into the main game. But I don't have anything. Well, I don't have the same stuff for coming from the game over screen into the main game. So this one isn't completely scuffed, but it doesn't really work very well. So what is it that I'm looking for? I don't even know. I didn't even open up my code file yet. Yeah, let me do that. I didn't even open the source code. Dead. Somewhere in the frame. Then frame, do fade. Not done if you look at fade done. I'm looking for the start thing. Hitting start. Attributes for press start. Game over wait. That's what I want, I think, right there. Right here, game over wait. Yes. Check start, go to title. Button select, right here. Replay last map. Okay, that's what I want. Okay, so we're going to hit select, bring that up, and then we're going to reopen this other window that I closed out of, and then we're going to hit F8 a few times, see what happens. Alright, yes, okay, so it turns off the screen, it disabled, you can kind of see it, disabled the background and the sprites. That's what these two checkboxes are right here. You can't really read them, I don't think, but that's what those are. You're gonna have to trust me on that. So it turns off the PPU, blasts it with everything, essentially. And then I think just, yeah, redraws things, and then starts the game. Okay. And I think some of that's kind of scuffed. So I'm gonna hit select again. I'm gonna jump over this. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Select again. We're gonna jump over this and then die on this guy. Okay. I'm gonna select again. So there's some weirdness going on before. Maybe I fixed it. Because it was like redrawing a bunch of what's it? We're not redrawing, but I don't think it was clearing out some of the obstacles in the map correctly. But I guess we're done with that now. Yeah. So I want to have something similar with the game over into the main game. Similar like a transition or whatever. So right now it just, you know, fades to black, then it comes back from oh, well, okay, let me get in there again. So it fades to black, gets this, you hit select and it redoes the level, right? I also need to put a press select for retry or whatever. Excuse me. But yeah, so it just flashes into a new level. But I think I want to try making that one also a transition, like a slidey transition thing, but have this game over screen. Let me get rid of this for now. Have the game over screen show up on the second name table over here, right? On this one over here, and then when you hit select, have it like slide back to the first name table, and have one of the like a zigzaggy kind of transition thing, like in Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 3, the like the end of the end of a level thing, right? Super Mario 3 level end. Yeah, this like squiggly kind of thing, whatever, right? So it just like scrolls back to that or whatnot. Yeah, I think I might try to do that too for kicks. Yeah, and if I did do that, it would allow me to not redraw everything as well, because I wouldn't have to redraw the skyline or the background or whatever of the status bar. I would need to redraw the values, of course. Well, I would need to redraw the score. I wouldn't need to redraw anything else, just the score actually. Yeah, I wouldn't need to update any of the attribute tables for the first screen. I would need to do it for the second screen, obviously, but not the first screen. Yeah. So yeah, I was thinking of ways to accomplish this, right? And because I don't want to, like, you know, I want to have to redraw as little as possible, right, on the screen anyway. So like if I have this over on that side, right, and I want to keep the entire first name table still drawn, that means this first meta column right here has to be the transition. This first column here has to be that transition thing. Or I could use sprites for the transition itself, because I can have 60 sprites on screen, like, no problem, as long as they're not overlapping each other. In fact, I do that with a transition proof of concept thingamajigger or whatever. I'll show it to you real quick. Transitions, and yeah, this guy right here. So this right here is you can't really see it very well because it's kind of hang on, video size 4x. All right, that shows up a lot better. So it goes from this screen to the other screen, or to that, you know, it swaps around the tiles. But it swaps those. That's kind of hard to look at, I'm not gonna lie. It swaps those underneath a column of sprites. And I'm actually using 8x8 sprites there. I'm not even using 8x16 sprites, which would work a lot better. Oh, right here. I get rid of them all over the thing. Actually, am I? I don't think I am. Spray 0. Transfer. Where does it say, like, what mode they're in? I don't think it says it anywhere. Oh, it would show up here as double highs, I think. Yeah. But yeah, then I could have, like, what? Friggin' 15 sprites, 30 sprites on screen. I could have 30 sprites on screen, and do a 2 sprite wide transition. That I could even move to, like, you know, I don't know, parallax or something. So I could do that, right? I might be able to. This is starting to hurt my eyes. I need to reopen my the other one here. There it goes. Yeah. And I think I've got room for it. Like oh, that's kind of trippy right there. But yeah, I would just get rid of, like, that line that's not being used. The 0 through F, the first one there, that's not being used. The bottom one's being used. For both of them. I forget. Oh, the one up here on the top is being used on the high score screen. Terminally Nerdy, how you doing? Welcome. Evening. You know, so yeah, let's do that right now. Let's clean up that a little bit. 0, I think. Skip that. Yeah, this guy. Okay. So we're gonna grab those guys and just get rid of them. And then, yeah, let's grab this guy. Like that. Kinda, sorta. Kinda, sorta. There's some transition type stuff going on here. Yeah, so we're just gonna do it like that real fast. Like that. Save that. What's the idea of that one? I'll get to that in a second here, I guess. So let's go over to here and then make again. There it goes. Here, reload that. This is a massive RPG Maker, thanks to you. You're welcome. Okay, and if I do 6 feet, all right, and this is ID C0. Okay. Okay, so I can turn on actually I could probably just do it for the entire thing, can't I? What's it called? 8x16 sprites. I don't have the conversion thing done yet for that, but I mean, it could be done, I suppose, if I really need to. Because I'm thinking the only places that really use sprites are the game itself, and this is what, like 3 high? I think, I don't know, 1, 2. It's 4 high, so that'd be currently it's 8 sprites, but that'd be reduced down to 4 sprites. The pause, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. Oh yeah, I didn't actually clean that up at all. So that's like the start screen. That's messed up tiles that I still need to get around to putting something there. So yeah, that's expected. That's expected, because the menu screen is drawn right there. Well, actually, let me open up here. So you can kind of see the box here. So that's the current view, whatever. So if I go back to the start screen, you'll see that there's a skyline up there. It's kind of screwy right now, but don't worry about that. Let's see, scanline way down here somewhere. There it is. So for the skyline, like there's a sprite 0 over here somewhere. So when I hit that, I switch which bank I'm looking at for the background. So the title screen uses the top one, and the background, the skyline, uses the bottom one here. There's these tiles in there. So when I switch the game, I just scroll down, and I don't really clear that. I just leave it there. So. Is he trying to cast a code wizard curse on me? Right? What is this one even? Oh, that's the rando button, isn't it? Yeah, that's this guy right here. This guy. And that's on the title screen. Because that's what number is that? That's 61, which is A. Corresponds to A over there. Yeah. So I still need to fix that. And I think I do also want to fix up some of the background sprites on this guy. Because I'm not sure if I want like the grass, the green like bush thing there anymore. Yeah. That and what did I say that I needed to get down on this thing? I should probably write this crap down. So I don't have very much more to do for this game, honestly. A lot of it is like art assets that I need to actually draw. One thing I do need to do that I forgot about until like yesterday is put in an audio engine. There's no sound engine, there's no music engine or anything like that that I actually want to have this time around. So I want to have like a background music track to play while you're running across or whatever, and something simple for like the start menu, as well as sounds for like when you pause and unpause when you die, And you know, when you change options in the menu, when you select options in the menu, I still need to, why is that even broken more? Why is that broken even more? Why? You know what? I think I'll fix this screen tonight. I think I'll actually fix the screen tonight, because this has been waiting for a while, and these are mostly straightforward fixes. I think. Like, what's the background? The background is that color. All right. And why isn't that using the background color again? Oh. Okay, we'll need to fix that. Wait, but it's not. It doesn't have the background on it. What? Oh, it's using these up here. That's why. Okay. All right. So I need to. Yeah. We're gonna work on this another night, because I still don't know exactly what I want to do with the game over transition thing, and I don't want to completely break that yet. Maybe later tonight, but I don't know if I'll get to it later tonight. So let's fix the screen. 40 minutes into the stream, I finally figured out what I want to do. Don't hate me, please. All right, so what's that? That's the scores. Score screen. So it's the draw page, I guess. Grab the point of the current score table and store it in temp address. Then look up table. Oh, because I still have this set up for other pages. I figure I'll leave that in, because what's the harm in it? Yeah. So this looks up a page of scores in RAM. It doesn't change banks or anything like that. It just looks up in like the 8K of RAM it's got. It looks up where it needs to, you know, where to find the scores. Okay. Score loop, read the score variables. Okay, so that's the binary score. Yes, because it's 4 bytes long. Each of those are base 100. Buffer score display. That's used some more. That's in the game itself, I think, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. Didn't I? Yeah, I didn't make it. Not again. Yeah. Okay. Score text, score text coming. Add care. We're just gonna or that instead of adding it, because I don't want to mess around with carry bits and all that kind of crap. Because I don't need to. That's just changing it to ASCII, but if I have everything at the bottom there, so it's just 0 through 9 and then A through F, right? So I just have that at the very bottom of both of these character tables, pattern tables. So yeah, I just need to get the actual value in the low bits and then just AND it with F0 to get the actual tile ID. Yeah. Draw score. Player score text. Is that why things were breaking? Because I had some weird ANDing there happening. Probably. That's not the one I want. I want this guy. Let's see what that does. High scores. Okay, still doesn't do what I want it to do. Why is it getting those values? What are those values? It starts at 80. Really? So this should be zeros. That should be 30. Huh? Draw scores page. Buffer score display. Add carry. Wait a minute. Why am I adding carry? 90. Well, that'll do it. Bloody Fist YouTube, how you doing? Welcome. It's evening for me, but morning. I guess morning for you. Good morning. So we're gonna find out what the values actually are for that over there. So draw scores draw page. Let's go there. Scores draw page. Oh, I've got a thing there already. All right, so we're gonna clear out those ones and scores draw page. Okay. Over here, and then we're gonna hit start, and then high scores. 1:14 a.m. All right, well that's technically morning. Yes. Over here, I don't need attribute stuff. Geez, it's just updating the whole thing like that. Lovely. Well, very early morning. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so we want to go down to, I guess over here. No, let's go down right there. Okay. So play score text. What is the value there? F0. Then I add 90 to it, so it wraps around, and then things just start to go screwy. So let's not do that. Let's not bother with adding carries. Adding anything. Let's just not. Like that. Let's see what that does. Because that presumably is to get it into an ASCII value. I just had it open. I alt-tabbed to it and I went away from it. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Now why are the colors gaffed? Why are those colors all screwy now? No, it's got the same attribute data across all of it. So why is it why? Attribute 0 0 0 0 0 0, everything's freaking 0. Oh, because these are still using the text, this crap up here instead of the line down on the bottom. That's why. Got it. Average Maker is very much a Johnny come lately. I'm using Adventure Crush. All right. So what are the actual, like the alternate, whatever the heck I call them? Oh, jeez. Okay. 2D. All right, so we're gonna remove the background from 2D. Oh, not that. Erase button. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna save that. Come back over here, make, then come back over here. Let me go down to scores and see what that did. I need to undo those breakpoints. Okay. What is, hold up, why? What? What is the drawing there now? Oh, it's probably, jeez. Because that's the end of, yeah, that's the end of the name itself. That is. So we need to not do that at all. Instead, so instead we need to change this a little bit. Buffer scores with this. That's the score stuff. No, I need 0 0, I think. Type address name loop. Do I store that as ASCII? Whoop, that's some other screen over there. Okay. Nope, not 8. Oh, 16. There it goes. Okay. And not as tall. I'm gonna close out of that so it remembers its size. There it goes. Okay. So what is this? 6 something? Hex 6000? I am just straight up storing the ASCII. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. Instead, I think I want to store the well, because I don't want to change any of that crap, actually. So what I can do is I can just minus 30 from it, and then OR it with F. So let's just do that. let's just do that. So we're gonna set carry, subtract. Is it hex 30? It's hex 30, I think. Yeah, it's hex 30. The magical math power, right? So essentially, it's using the ASCII values of the crap up here, right? Oh shoot, I can't. I can't actually do that because F, for instance, is like, where is it? It's 46. So if I minus 30, it's going to be 16. Wait. That's correct. What are these guys? These guys. Well, that's hex 16. It's hex 16. So, yeah. Well, this is gonna break things. Let's just do it anyway, because whatever. Just whatever. We're gonna see how badly it breaks things. Okay, so it should get the numbers correct, but the letters A through F will be incorrect. We're not gonna worry about that for now. And we're not gonna bother writing this stuff either. I don't think. So let's see how this breaks. Okay, I want to write the spaces. I want to write the spaces. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and write those spaces. Well, they're not gonna be spaces. They're gonna be 0, 0. I think it's gonna be for 2 more than that. Or no, it's not gonna. Is it? Okay, it's not gonna be 2 more than that. No, I just had him. Okay, it's fine. We're fine. We're fine. Probably. We're probably fine. I hope we're fine. We'll see if we're fine. High scores. Not quite. Okay. Okay. I did reload, right? Like if I reload that, yeah, I make sure that that's built. That's built. Okay. We're gonna reload that one more time for kicks. We're gonna go over there. Where is this? Go to location. No, we don't want that one. We want this one instead. High scores. Okay. Address byte stuff. Yeah. Before we're finding the thing. Setting some stuff. Oh, this is okay. This is that. So that's 44. 44. What is that? D. Okay. Subtracting 30 from that. It's 14. F4. That's wrong. It's just wrong. So that's gonna put the 4 on the screen when it should really be what, D? It should be like down here. It should be FD. Okay. So I think for that I need to start with the actual score itself needs to be in binary and not in ASCII. Because I don't want to go from ASCII back into binary, because that'd be a pain in the butt, I think. Yeah. Where's the utils, I think? It's like a bin to hex kind of thing going on there. Right? Bin to hex, there it is. Binary value in A, ASCII hex values output into temp X and Y. And this is what is used to buffer score, yada yada. This. Yeah. Buffer title changes for score. Oh, right, so it goes through all of them there. Okay. Is bin to hex used here? No, it's not. It just splits out the base 100 stuff into its own. That's for scores. That's not for the seed. I need the seed. I need the seed. That's at the bottom somewhere, isn't it? And score label, seed label. Here we go. Here we go. So this one. Okay, it doesn't. Did I changed the format and never bothered updating the score screen, didn't I? Okay, so let's get rid of that save file. Let's close out of this first. And then go, nope, that's the wrong one. I'll go over here. Saves. This one, and we're just gonna get rid of it. So now the scores don't exist anymore. Yay! Yeah. There we go. No scores. Beautiful. So we're gonna go and we're gonna get some high scores here. Yeah. Ideally, I want at least 3 digits on this. Ideally. Well, that's not gonna be at 3 digits. That to make 3 digits. Go for the big money! Yeah. Now you're gonna see how terrible I am at my own game. So that's gonna be fun, right? There we go. So that's doing a little bit better. That's a little bit better. So the wall, then the pit, is the one that's a little janky, I think. Oh, and the double wides. The double wides are a pain in the butt because they're a lot tighter for timing. All right. Like these guys right here, you gotta wait and almost till the last minute. No, yeah, okay. Well, has to make it to the end. There is no end. That's just the thing. There's a few more of these. That seemed like a really wide pit right there. Maybe it's because I redid the graphics a little bit, so it seems a lot wider than it really is. But it seemed wider than that one, for instance, the opposite end of it. Yeah, that's a really wide one, actually. Isn't it? I think it is. I think it's because it's wider than that one right there, that pit. It's got more spikes on it. So it's like 2 pits after a wall. Let's see if there's another one. Come on, where's another one? Where is one? Come on. I'm surprised I got this far, actually, so far. Wow. It's not going to show me another one now because I brought it up. It doesn't want to show me another one. See, that one's fine. These are fine. There it is. Look at that. It's huge. That's like 3 thing's massive. Massive. See, it's not as big as this one here, as that pit, because this is like a single width. It's massive. That's because I screwed up the what's it? Okay, so yeah, I screwed up some of the obstacles in there somewhere. That's something I can change, but changing it changes the map generation stuff. So, but I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Okay, let's have a look and see what the scores are saved as. Down, not the scores, but the seeds rather, because I might need to change how they're saved. That's in the game over screen. I do need to change how they're saved. Okay. Okay. Tropical Banana Man, how you doing? Welcome. All right, so that means I need to go over to the dead screen, and high scores check or something like that, right? Right? Attributes press start. Yeah. No, it's before all that, because it does like a check for high scores. Where is that? Check if no, right there. Jump, insert new score. That is actually over here, isn't it? That is over there. Doing great. You should probably go to bed at the same time you're streaming. Dilemma. I mean, you know, don't ruin your sleep schedule on account of me. I appreciate it, but you know, don't feel like you have to be here. Okay, so this is new and old. Insert. Okay. Bin to hex. Right there. Okay, so we're gonna remove that. And instead, there's two of them. There's two of them. So instead, we're going to not do anything with that. Any of that crap. Instead, we're going to end it with F0 for the first one. This sleep schedule is 1:30 a.m. It's good morning, I guess. I don't know. It's 1:30. It's also that time ish for someone else in chat, I think, if he's still there. In months, yeah. No, I don't want to record. No, stop. Thank you. Okay. Then I want to ASLA like 4 times. And then I just want to store it, I think. I just want to store it at that point. Actually, no, screw it. We're just gonna store it once. We're just gonna use 2 bytes. We're just gonna use 2 bytes to store the seed in RAM. It's hard to, it really is hard to break out of a broken sleep schedule. Oops. Alright. Now this is not going to look right right off the bat. I know that it's going to break things. That's fine. Whatever. I don't care. Didn't break things as hard. Because it's... No, I didn't run the code. Because that's on insert. Okay. Nighttime's bedtime. Best time. I tend to agree with that one. I tend to agree. Okay, so we're gonna get another another score, which will be on the high score table because we don't have enough high scores to fill it up. So it's going to be there. So let's put it there. That's good enough. Start high scores. Okay, that's this one right here. No, it's that one right there. It's. I think it is. That's weirder than I thought it would be. I don't know which one it was. Oh no. You know what? Let's just get rid of the the save again. It's gone now. It's gone. There it goes. There it goes. Reload that. They're still there. They're still there. Okay, we're just gonna zero them out then. How about that? We're just gonna zero them out like that. So they're really gone now. Look at that. They're nothing's there now, right? Right. Okay. Good. I'm not losing it, I swear. Let's get a score. It doesn't actually matter what it is. 19 is 5-4. It doesn't matter because it's only one of them in there. Okay. So it's 3 bytes short now. Sanity checks are important. You are correct. You are not wrong. How big are these scores get? Like 4 digits long? So this is gonna be a width of, oh boy. He shouldn't. Oh, are you going to have an animated sprite for the player eventually? I need to have a different sprite for the player. Number one, I might make it animated. I don't know. Sticky Steve must remain. I mean, there's nothing saying that I can't, like, what's it? Have more than one character sprite in there. He's clearly a mascot character. I mean, at this point, I'll probably keep him in there, like, hidden or whatever, and you had to hit a button combo to unlock him or something. But I do need to redo work on a lot of the art for this. All right, so I need to, like, just store 3 more bytes early. That's what I need to do. Wait, 84 isn't correct. Why is it only storing one of them? Hang on, it only stored one of them. I didn't increment Y, that's why. I didn't increment Y, so it didn't store 2 of them. And then we're gonna increment Y and load up 0 in A, just to pad things. Would have won the mascot wars. Actually, I could just increment Y twice and not bother with that, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that right now. Alright, just gonna make that. We're gonna come over here again. We're going to 0 this crap out. Like that. And then we're going to, no, not that screen. This screen, reload. The chutzpah of Steve. Alright, no scores. Good. So we're gonna get a high score here. 5484. That's what should be the seed. 28. Okay. Well, 29. Whatever. 44. Okay. That actually might be correct. 5484. It's not. Okay, so that should. Oh, because I'm just ending it with F essentially. That's what I'm doing. I didn't account for that, so I did. That's fine. That's fine. Scores move you down. No. Insert. Spot found override entry. That's what that is. Oh, I can just make that 11 and not bother with this stuff then. Yeah, no worries. Take your time. We got, I've been home from work for about an hour now. I've been roughly an hour. Sure. A long way. It's amazing. What word? Chutzpah? That word? Something that terminally nerdy used. Attitude. Yeah. Moxie. Moxie, though, for me, is a name from Borderlands. She's a character. Very good-looking character. Yeah, great tracts of land. Still though, it's pronounced the same, so with a silent C? Chutzpah? She's just drawn that way. Rather disgusting soda, really? Bigger than orifice. So where's the draw again? Here it is. Here it is. Oh, right. So it's expecting ASCII. It's not getting ASCII anymore. Instead, it's getting binary value. Give my just it's in there somewhere. So we're gonna AND that with F0, then ASLA 4 times, and store that into player score. No, that's the wrong one. That is the wrong loop, actually. No, that needs to happen over here, actually. There we go. And it, shift it, or it. Then we do the same thing for, again, but the other nibble. So now just AND it with 0F. No. No, why bother ANDing it? Why just OR it with F0? Because we don't care what the first 4, you know, those 4 bits are. We don't care what the high 4 bits are. As long as they're set at the end of the thing, at the end of the day, we're fine. And then we're gonna store that into 2007, like that. What is this? Is this the drink? This the soda? Yeah, that doesn't look familiar at all. Cool, really? Regionally popular today in New England. I'm in New England and I've never heard of this drink. Really? Guess that's how out of touch I am. New Hampshire. All right. Well, I'm not up there very often. Ever, actually. I don't think I've ever been up to New Hampshire. I've been on the edge of New Hampshire. But I don't think that counts. So let's see if this works. So we're gonna reassemble. Over here. High scores. Nope, that didn't. What should that be? What should that be? 5484. It's got some of it right. Not the high bits. It doesn't have the high bits right. Why doesn't it have the high bits right? Yes, I want to break the inner right there. I'm gonna start there. And then we'll get on to high scores. Don't care about that one. Okay. Load up 5.4. And it with F0. 50. I shifted it the wrong way. I shifted it just off into Never Never Land. I should get to bed, actually. It was a short visit, but there's always another time. All right, thanks for stopping by. Tropical Banana Man, you have a good night. Sleep well. So I don't want to shift left. I want to go right instead. LSR, I think that is, right? Right? LSR, not ASL? LSR. That would be why, like, the second one is correct, because I don't do any shifting at all on that one. So let's try that again, shall we? We're gonna go down to high scores and hit A. Oh boy. There we go! That's good. We're going for too long. It's too long. Why is it that long? So that should only happen for like a bit. Compare Y to X. What? Wait. No, that needs to be like 2. We don't care about that stuff. Yeah, so let's try that. I think I was doing a bunch of padding stuff that I don't need to do anymore, because why? Because originally that was meant to be names in there, but I'm not going to bother with that now, I don't think. There we go! The score's wrong. Why is the score wrong? The score is missing, actually. It should be whatever 1D is. What is 1D? 1D is 29. I'm probably misaligned. It's probably misaligned. That's what's happening. So it's that's exactly what's happening. It's only it's not reading that far. So I need to add like 13 onto it. No, not 13. Like 9? I need to add 9 onto that. Yeah. Or I just need to... No. Transfer Y to A. Clear carry. Add carry. 9. Transfer A to Y. Still wrong. Okay. Okay. Let's actually step through some of this then. We want to come down to there. Okay. So Y is 2. Yes. That's an A. Clear the carry. Add 9. That's B. Transfer back to A. Not the Y, rather. B. 1, 2. I'm off by 1. I'm off by 1. Yeah, I need to add 10 to that. Add carry 10. Oops. Welcome back. Or Abk. Welcome Abk. I know it's a typo. I know. Alright, let's see if it does what I want to now. It did! Beautiful! Alright. That's good. That's good. So let's go ahead and get some more let's do some more of them. Do some more of them. I mean that jump is possible, so I might want to just leave it in there, but like have it really, really rare. Yeah, the wall and like the double wide pit at the end of it. And it's not a nice jump, but it is a possible jump. Alright, I got 100 something. I'm fine now. I'm back. Yeah, I know. Sometimes my keyboard is able to play on the keyboard, I say. What? Uh-huh. That's different. I don't understand. I mean, it wrote the seed at the end of that mess. It wrote it twice. What? Okay, so I have an index that's just gone haywire. That's what happened. There's an index somewhere that's gone haywire. That's right. Okay, so we're gonna step through that first. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna hit A. We're gonna hit start. To go back to the start screen. High scores, and I still have the thing there. Good. Okay. So what's drawn so far? I want this screen, and that's gonna be. Oh, okay. Wait, yes it is. It's gonna be useless because everything's gonna be red because everything updated that frame. Whatever. Okay, so now we wrote the seed, but now we need to write the score itself. Okay, so we're transferring Y to A, adding 10, transferring it back to Y, so we get the correct offset for the start of the score itself in RAM. Which is, excuse me, 608C. It's 4 bytes long. Yeah. And 154 is the actual score. It's in a binary coded decimal. So it's base 100. Right. So the first one is going to be 0. The second one is also going to be 0. But the third one is going to be 1. And the fourth one is going to be 54. Fine. We back up some registers. And then we go to buffer score display, which takes that and puts it into ASCII. Oh boy, wait a minute. I don't actually want ASCII for that though. Instead I want the other stuff. I want the bottom of the. Just hang on. Give me a second. There's a fly flying on my head. Hang on. It's on my mic too. So give me a second. I lost him. I also hit the wrong button on my foot pedal. Okay. Yeah. Where was I? Oh, right. So yeah, this is converting it from base 100 into, or binary coded decimal into ASCII. I don't want to do that. I just want to get it to base, well, the half of binary code. I don't know. Base 10, but in binary. Yeah. So I don't need to actually do a lot of this stuff here. I think I'm going to bed. All right, kind of tired. You have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. So we're not gonna do that. Instead, let's not do any of this, actually. Get rid of that, and we're gonna get rid of that as well. We're gonna grab this stuff, and we're gonna put it down there. We're gonna not do the clear carry thing because we don't need to. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is going to be changed up a little bit. So first, it's anding it with. I don't care. We're just gonna LSR it. We're just gonna shift off the other bits because who cares? 4 times, and then OR it with F0. We don't need to do the AND at all, because those bits are gone now. We don't care about the carry. We actually can do the same thing over here. So we don't care about ANDing it. We just want to shift it a bunch to get all those bits down to the bottom, and then OR it. Yeah. And then that's gonna store it into 2007. Then we're gonna reload that. OR it again with F0. Again, we don't care about the high bits at that point. We just care about the low bits, and we don't need to shift anything at all. We just need to turn all the high bits on. So we do that. We just OR it and then store it. Yeah, OR it, store it. Yeah, so that gets rid of those. Then we're gonna grab that. We're gonna put this up here. Oops. So that's the first chunk. Increment Y, we're not gonna store it anywhere. Instead, we are gonna store it somewhere. Actually, that's a lie. We're going to do the same thing that we did up here. Actually, grab that and paste it there. And then we want one more of these, one more digit, and then the comma thing. So we're gonna grab this stuff here, paste it there, then load up. What is it? 2D. Hello, 3D code warrior. How you doing? Hair's falling on my face. Welcome, by the way. I'm going to store that into 2007, and then we're going to reload that and grab these two and then paste them there like that. Okay. Almost done. I think. Because this is the comma, right? That's the comma there. So I got 1, 2, 3, and this is the fourth one. Okay. And that, put it there. Get rid of that because I don't care about it. We're gonna grab that again, and then grab these guys again, and then that, like that. And then we're just gonna get rid of the stuff. Like that, because I don't care about it anymore. Okay. If this works the first time, I'm going to be kind of surprised, actually. Ah!
Hacker man.
3D Code
He's the
Warrior.
most powerful hacker of all time.
Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Is that a resub, or is that first time? Because I don't know if you're on the thing yet. I'm gonna check. Over here, and then this guy. Oh, I'll put it with Vim. Really? All right. Where you go? You're gonna put on this. There we go. You lie to me. There is something to make. We're gonna clean, and then we're gonna do that. Uh-oh. Oh wait, make. I thought it broke it. We're good. We're good. I thought I broke it. We didn't break it. This one. Let me load that. All right. Make sure you're on here. You should be. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't be, but. This list is getting longer and longer. I'm not complaining, by the way. There you are. Thank you again for that sub. I really do appreciate it. So I had a bug at one point where if there weren't enough names on screen, things would break. But I don't need to fix that bug anymore. Well, thank you. Thank you to have. I'm glad to have your some respect there. Appreciate it. Yeah. So there is a bug on this screen. Excuse me. If there are too few names. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about that anymore because I think one madman in there donated a few names, so it filled up enough for the screen that I don't need to worry about it. So I'm not gonna. But yeah, there we go. All right, so we're gonna go back to over here. It's still broken. Okay. Well, the scores are actually drawing correctly though, so that's a plus. I didn't actually like change any checks or anything like that though, so that's probably why it's still broken. High scores. Okay, so we're gonna step through this a bunch. Not that one. We're gonna come over to this guy. All right. All right. So move over there. Do the things 0, 0, comma. It did write it, but I don't think it. Index 2D. Okay, yeah, I just don't see it. I don't think because of reasons. This is 2D, right? Yeah, that's 2D. It's got the wrong. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. That isn't. Yeah, that is correct. Never mind. It's not drawing though. It's not drawing it. But whatever. I'll come back to it. 1. Or it's still 0 actually. It should be drawing the stupid. Whatever. Was that because the? No. It should be drawing it there. The comma. I mean, it's the tiles there, but it's just not showing up for some reason. Whatever. 1, 5, 4. Okay. Compare X to 8. Jump outer. Okay. Load the addresses for the name. Get the offset for the name. Thank you for the file. Appreciate it. The offset for the name. Add carry to the thing. I'm not incrementing temp-X anymore. I'm not touching a temp-X anymore. What am I doing here? Hang on. What is this? What? Okay, we can get rid of this. Because we don't care about that anymore. Get rid of that, because again, we don't care about that anymore. I'll add a note here in a second, or some notes here in a second about all this mess. Yeah, because it's ugly looking, but it works, I think, a lot better than what I had before. Because it's just some bit shifting and what's it? Some O-ring and all that. Because I think these are only like 2 cycles long. I think. Where's my? It's over here. LSR. Yeah, it's only two cycles long. Oh, I didn't know these had index modes. I thought it was just accumulator and like absolutes or 0 page and absolute. I didn't know it had I don't know how to indexed. That's neat. That's a lot of cycles though. 7 cycles for that. It's a bit much, I think. But these are only 2 cycles, so yeah, it's faster than loading up the binary coded and then converting that to ASCII. It's a lot faster than that, I think. Okay, so this is what I'm confused on. Start address for names.c. This start PPU address. not a RAM address, it's the PPU address. Transfer X, the index current name to A. And multiply by 16. X. Are we sure that is X? I guess, yeah. Right. Multiply by 16. Just multiply by 16. No, finish and then whatever. It's multiply by 16. Store the end condition for the name loop in tempx. We don't care about that actually anymore because it's only going to be like 2 bytes long now. Did you have some level of programming experience prior to that book you mentioned, or you attacked the beast directly? I attacked the beast directly, pretty much. Years ago, I did very, very briefly touch x86 assembly, but I don't remember any of it at all, and I don't even think I got a Hello World working. So yeah, this is my first real dive into hardcore low-level stuff. I've been interested in it for a long while. Don't get me wrong, but these are the first. This is like the second full project that I've done in assembly, ever. The first project is Pong, by the way, but I think I've mentioned that before to you. It's the exclamation point Pong if you're not aware though. It gives the source code and the actual assembled ROM. But yeah, that was my first completed assembly project at all. Before that, it was reading that book online. This stuff right here, this book, and looking at a disassembly of some ROMs in FCEUX, which is painful, by the way, in that emulator, because it's not as pretty as this. It's not. It gets the job done, sure, but it's not nearly as pretty. It's a lot harder to follow. Possible, but it's difficult. It's difficult. But yeah, that's how I started with this. Dulahan, how you doing? The ASL clears the care for the reason we don't after so I'm not actually doing, or I shouldn't be doing any adding or anything like that over here. So originally I was jumping to another function that took a binary coded decimal number and did some math and crap on it and then spat out an ASCII number. But now I don't actually care about the ASCII values of anything at all. Instead, I have A through F at the bottom here, which 0 through 9 are there. So that's your 9. So that's, your score numbers or whatever. And then I've got the A through F for the supplementary for the seed. So I can just shift stuff off and not care what's in the carry bit because ORing things doesn't care. It just takes 2 values and ORs and smashes them together essentially, and then moves on. So I don't do any add carries anymore. At least I don't think I do. I should have taken them out. Okay, so I clear it once over here, but that's to get an address up to date or an index up to date. And over here, I don't know what's going on here. Like, I don't think this is even looked at anymore. Store the end condition for the score loop in temp Y. Like, this isn't looked at anymore. Because, like, if the score loop. Oh, I think I did something dumb with it over here because there was apparently a loop here at one point. I guess I unrolled it. I don't know. What happened to that actually? What? Let me hang on. Let me see what happened on that file. File tree. Scores. View history. Thank you for the file. I appreciate it. Really? This is... Start coding high score screen. Okay. Hetero. Scores frames. Scores NMI. I don't have the... There's the alert. Thank you again for that. It was cool graphic. Oh, that's just the graphic stuff. Start inputting high scores table. Okay. Check if new greater than old. Insert new. ASCII values for the score. Write the score entry. Move entry down. Wait a minute. That's not writing anything to the screen though. Yeah, there's a bin to hex thing that I removed because I don't need that anymore. Score is greater than old. Okay. Fix high scores table. Yeah. Okay. What was the commit message on this guy? No. Okay. Full listing. Draw scroll thing. No. Draw BG row. No. Data row. Scores page. This guy here. Name loop. Score loop. Yeah, why isn't it actually used, though, for anything? The temp y, that variable temp y, isn't actually used even here, even a month ago. Temps because index of current save score. Yes, I don't think this is actually used, like, at all. I mean, it's used... Temp Y is used in the insert new score. Fine. But it's not used here at all for anything. For drawing the score on the screen. Chaos Gamer, how you doing? Look at you. Thank you for those 6 months, by the way. I do appreciate it. With your shiny little badge there. Yes, we're gonna go. No, we need to assemble it first. We need to do that first, and then we can come over here and then reload it. High scores. I forgot to hit the breakpoint, or I forgot to check the breakpoint. Okay, location that doesn't exist anymore. No, entry point. What is this guy now? Is this guy what? Location, that's nothing now. Gonna get rid of that. Start. It's always a good time. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy your time here. Okay, so this is... I need this one here. Name table. Okay. So we need to step through a bunch of this stuff here. I also need this open so I can see what it's reading. 6080. Okay, so it's gonna read in the DB there, which is that right there. So it's gonna start reading there. Oh right, and it set the first PPU address for drawing. Gets the offset of the things, but it's gonna be 0 because whatever. DB. Oh right, so this is the check if empty. If it's not empty, we're doing things. So it's not empty. Gonna write the seed, then we're going to write the score. Zeros, 1, 5, 4. That's not actually correct, I don't think, is it? That's not. It's not supposed to be 5, 4. It's supposed to be something else, because that's base 100 in hex. So it's not binary coded decimal. Is it? Because that wouldn't be 1D in that case. No, give me 5, 4 in hex, and that is 84. 1D is 29. Okay. So that's wrong. Okay. I do need to go off the buffer to the buffer thing. Shoot. All right. Well, so that still shouldn't break the way it's breaking, though. The scores would be wrong, but it shouldn't break the way it's breaking. Let's just go on to the next one. Check for empty. It's not empty because it's a 5, 4 there. 5. Yeah, one bucket at a time. 5, 4, 8, 4. Good. Why is it? Oh. I know why. Because I'm comparing to an immediate when I need to be comparing to a variable, an offset, because the y is an offset. So it's just going to keep going until it wraps around again, and then it's going to draw that name. The name. It'll draw the score after it wraps around. Way down here. Yeah, watch. So it's going to keep drawing zeros, the seed, because y is at 1F right now, 2, 0. So it's not 0, 2. It's just going to keep on going until eventually it comes down here. Eventually it goes all the way down there. It's read everything. It's read the entire block there. And it stops there because y is an 8-bit number, right? And it rolled around and it started reading the first stuff again. And it read the first score, and at that point, or the first score, the first seed, and once it did that, oh look, y's 2 again. So we're gonna stop. And then it comes around and rewrites some of the tiles to be the score, which again is incorrect, but whatever. So I did need that in there. I can close out of this one. Not this one though. So these were the exact values. We don't want that. Instead, we want 2. Or no. Those aren't exact values because it's the things. Like that. There we go. That should work, right? Let's find out. Load that, and then we're going to go down to high scores. See, there we go. There we go. We just need the end condition. I commented something out that I shouldn't have commented out. All right. All right. And I think I also want to undo some more stuff in here. So yeah, I think I just need to undo like all this stuff over here. So I think I actually want to put the buffer. I still need that actually. I still need the buffer score display. So we're just gonna undo a bunch of stuff. undo that. Yeah. And then, where I lost my spot. Where are we? Undo that. I need to check this, make sure it's in the right spot eventually. It's not, it's currently not. It's in the wrong spot right now. And then all this, well, I don't need to clear carry, but all this stuff needs to just get undone. It's just undo it now. Reset. Yeah. Okay. Come back over here. Vim's not gonna be happy. Yeah, load it up again. I didn't hit load. Okay. Remove that from there. We're over there. Oh, I need to get back to there. Oh, I can actually just grab it from there, put it there, because whatever. Yeah. First Samurai, how you doing? Thought I might say howdy. You giving a seminar? I'm not very tech savvy. I am not giving a seminar, no. I am instead breaking my game. So I'm working on a this NES game here. So the game is like a Infinite Runner, right? Like, you know, the little T-Rex game when you don't have internet in Chrome or whatever. It's basically that, but on the NES. But I'm actually working on the high score screen, so I'm gonna die here real quick. And this screen right here, which I just broke even more again. Okay. Oh, because I didn't account for the things. The other thing. Okay, we're fine. It's. Hang on. I know why it died. But yeah, so I'm working on this. I'm working on this right here. I'm making a game. Let me just unbreak this screen real quick. Hang on. Bear with me for a second. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And that one. 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 And we're going to try again. There's supposed to be scores there. There's supposed to be some scores there. Scores are supposed to be on screen because they're in memory, but they're just not on. They're never even read. They're never even read. Boy, how did I? How? Why did it break that badly? Because let's step through it a little bit here. So we're gonna go over here like that. Bam. Okay, we read a thing, seed, and put that on screen. Good. So why don't we read the score, like the actual numbers? Buffer score display probably does something. We're gonna check it here in a second. Add carry C, transfer that to Y. Okay. 21 4F. So Y is correct because it puts this the draw. It draws in the right spot. So Y is correct. So that little add carry thing here, that's correct. All right. Player score text. Excuse me? Player score text. Where is this? What is? No. M reviewer. Way up here. Text right there. They're all F0s. All of them are F0. Why are all of them F0? So the buffer score, whatever, yada yada, broke. And I need to go in there. Okay, let's just go around again. Okay. Instead of jumping over it, we're gonna jump into it. This will be the second. The first one I worked on was Pong, actually, for the NES. If you have a NES emulator, you can actually find the code and the assembled ROM on GitHub if you do !Pong. Okay, so load store 0. Okay, load. It's clearing stuff out. Fine. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and then 0. Okay. Yeah, the ROM is under releases on GitHub. All right, we're gonna load up the score of 0. I don't load the score into the thing to. Okay. Okay. This flies back. Where did he go? He knows I want to kill him, so he hides himself once I turn to kill him. Little like itty bitty. Ow, itty bitty fly. Oh, that actually hurt. Okay, so nothing is in the things because I don't load. So the buffer score display looks at some variables, 4 bytes in RAM, and takes those bytes and makes them something else. Yeah, right. Nothing like killing a fly is bugging the hell out of you. So it expects a value somewhere, and I'm not giving it a value. I'm just telling it to do its thing without telling it what to do. So I need to tell it what to do. Where is it? It's not that. It's like player score to this right here. This right here is what I need. Now I need to be careful because this is gonna put it back into some weird spots. So these are gonna be right in the middle of a loop that it shouldn't be in. Load file. Okay, these guys should not be up there. Instead, it should be down there. Like that. Wait a minute, why? Hang on. Oh, and I need to do the add thing for over here. Like that. Add 10. Do the thing. No. So Y wouldn't have. It doesn't matter if Y is right or not, because that lookup table uses X and not Y. So still would have drawn on the right portion of the screen, even if the thing's wrong. Guess we're gonna try again. Let's see if this one works now. I'll get it one of these days. One of these days it shall happen. It's not today. What happened? Where'd it go? What happened? I broke it. What is it doing? What is it doing? I see what happened. I think I see what happened. Yeah, I removed an increment Y out of here. So it's going through a loop. That loop requires me to increment one variable each time, the Y register. So it goes from 1, and then next time around goes to 2, and then 3, yada yada yada, right? If I don't do that, it just does the same thing over and over and over again until like the end of the universe or whatever. So I needed to add that little thing right there, so it incremented that incremented Y. So we're gonna let's try that again. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. So you go down to there, do that, and oh look, it didn't break this time. I mean, the scores are still wrong. Even though there's something, there's stuff there. $80 and $60. What's $80 and $60? It's way over here somewhere. What? You gotta start somewhere, right? Okay, so that's those are wrong. Those are wrong. Okay, high scores. Okay, come down here. No, let's just stay up here actually, because we want to look at some of the stuff. Title and title length. No. Where is it? Where is it? Score tech. Well, excuse me. Okay, so this chunk right here is the score text, and before that, 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys are the actual score. Jojo, welcome. How you doing?
I am here. We can get the part started. Also, GTX 1080.
Thank you for the bits. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How you doing? How you doing? I'm currently trying to figure out how I broke. I know why, but how I broke my high score table. Yeah. Got out of class early. Nice. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna step through some of this here. Do the score thing, or the seed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, it just clearly doesn't like me. Okay, these are wrong. It's not loading up a score. What is it loading? It's in type of address 6080 at 5. Go to 6080. No. 6080, please. 6080. Thank you. I did. I had to carry, and I didn't do anything with it. I just overrode it. I need to transfer that to A. Y. I need to transfer it from A to Y. So it doesn't load just zeros. Yeah. Yeah. So let's try that again. Let's try that again. Over here, we're gonna reload. Go down the high scores, and then we're gonna do the things. Not quite. Not quite. It's still not reading the right things. Okay. So socialize. What is this? You want outside? It's fine though. No worries. I actually got the transition. I think that was what I was working on Saturday. 3 days ago. Yeah. Okay. So I fixed up the transition from the start screen over here to the game itself, so that's all clean. It doesn't flash the screen. It draws the no, I still need to unbreak things before I commit, actually. It draws the skyline entirely, so the second name table isn't just a repeat of the first name table. So that's cool. I think I did some stuff. Instafluff, how you doing? If you're there, welcome. Thank you for that host. I think oh yeah, I removed the Sprite Zero line because I don't need it anymore. How you doing, Insta? Welcome. Yeah, so there was a solid line of whatever there for the Sprite Zero hit, but I removed it, and I'm just using the very bottom of the dirt, whatever. Thanks, appreciate it. I'm getting there. Oh yeah, this is a first-party Super Nintendo controller, and I got it connected to my computer with an adapter. Just so it's you know, it's a SNES controller. You can't really see that, but believe me, it's a SNES controller. Yeah, so I did a bunch of that. These bananas or bongos, please. No. Oh, so Jojo, I don't know if you've seen yet, but I got something in the mail today that I'm excited for. I'm really excited for. So I got this right here in the mail today. It's a tape drive for the Famicom. So you plug it into the top of a Famicom, and then you put a tape in it. Yeah, and then like it reads audio and data off of the tape and runs it on the Famicom. So that's why I bought the Famicom the other day, by the way. That's why I have it sitting over here. So hang on. Ugh. So I got one of these things too. So I didn't have one, so I bought one. I bought a Famicom as well. So this thing just like plugs into the thing like right like that, and then you open it up and you pop a tape in it, and then you close it, and then you just, I don't know, you wait for it or something like that. I want to see that thing running on stream with VM. You will. Eventually you will. I'm sure of it. Yeah, right. So, so I got this idea, I got this idea, or motivation, from Sour, the guy that actually maintains and wrote this, right? This emulator, right? So he one night he offhand mentioned that instead of a lot of people are documenting like just obscure Chinese knockoff mappers, like for knockoff ROM cards, right? Like the 1,000,000,001 NES games on a thing or whatever, right? So like it's a stupid mapper that does dumb things essentially, but they're all like Chinese knockoffs or whatever, right? People like to document those for some reason, but documentation on this guy and how it works and what it does is very sparse. There isn't very much of it. There's a mapper for it, but we don't know specifically really how this thing works all that well. We don't know what it does, and how it works. So I mean to find out exactly how it works, and I think I want to write something. Yeah, exactly. I think I want to write something like my own program to be put on a tape. I don't know what yet, but we're gonna find out. But yeah. So I also have some recordings of some of these tapes. I think it works on FM principles like this. Use to be FSK. Yeah. So I am aware of that kind of data encoding stuff, but I'm not very well versed in it, Bridgewater. So I will probably need your help on some of that. Really? The Yippee guy. Zerolox, welcome, by the way. Or Zrolox. How you doing? Welcome. There must have been one of his videos I haven't seen then. Do I still have the window open? Yes. So I've got a bunch of audio recorded from some of these tapes. I'm missing a few tapes, but like this is tape 1, 6, and 12 of the English lesson. 0 book close. All right. I think I said it right the first time. Welcome. How you doing? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all. I wouldn't be surprised at all if it's hilariously wrong. But yeah, let's open up one of them here real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and pause my music, and I'm gonna turn this down. Oh, once it finishes loading here. Turn this down like halfway there. So it's got left and right audio channels, right? But one of them, the left channel, is audio, and the right channel is data. So the left channel, if I do like this, and this is an English like teaching or whatever, right?
Your name? I'm Momotaro. It's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet
So this is
you
the audio
too.
data. We're gonna stop that. I'm gonna turn the volume down a bunch. And we're gonna switch to the other channel real quick. Yes, yeah, it's just left. Now I apologize ahead of time for your other ear. Ah, stop. Oh, stop it. Where's some actual? There it is. There it is. Some actual data. Yeah. So yeah, ideally I can record this onto a cassette tape. Right? Put it in here and do a thing. And start it up and actually have it like work. But I need two things for that. I need some cassette tapes to put in, to physically, you know, put in there. And I also need a power brick because, of course, this thing needs its own power. I really like this little eject thing, by the way. It needs its own power because, of course, it does. It's got like motors and crap in it. It would like fry the Famicom if it didn't. Yeah. It sounds like a dial-up modem had an aneurysm, and yeah, it just yeah. So I will be doing more with that. I will be opening the thing up and Jojo, thank you. What is that middle one? What? Doodle chair? All right, cool. Thank you for those bits. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll probably try that after stream, honestly. Because I haven't even tried the Famicom itself. Because I don't and the Master of Bits. Because I don't have my game cart yet. So I ordered one standard like Famicom game cartridge. It was like a $4 thing, like the first cheap one I found on eBay. And that hasn't come yet. Everything else I've ordered has come, except that. So yeah. So we're waiting on that. I might power it up without it, because we'll see. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, I do plan on doing a bunch of this eventually. Don't know specifically what yet. I do know I want to figure out how it works and all that, and get good pictures of all the chips on the thing and all that kind of stuff. But that'll happen eventually. But yeah. Oh, and let me open this up here. And do I have it? No, what was the title trans? And no, we can go there though. Game trans. I think that's the entry point, right? I think so. Let's find out. Unpause. We're gonna die real quick. Go back out to the title screen. Yes, it is. Okay. So this is the transition from the title to the game itself. Now we're just gonna go frame at a time here. Let me open up. Nope. This guy too. So it's. Oh, you can't see it to the tile updates because I turn them off. Okay, there it goes. But yeah, so it actually updates the skyline now and redraws that, which is so it's not like the same skyline repeated twice, which is nice. Yeah, I think I worked on that on Saturday. I think that was on stream. I don't remember now. Everything just kind of like blends together for me, so I don't know. You can see the Sprite Zero hit right there at the very end of that. So that's at the very bottom of the dirt. And the where is it? Yeah, this is the Sprite Zero now. I might change that to a single sprite or a single pixel too, but we'll see. I haven't decided yet. Or make it like all like a line of pixels. I don't know yet. Not to worry about right now. I'll probably change that around once I figure out what I want to do with the status bar down there. My dub sells the master program tapes for the software they loaded in the CPU boards for the 80s era. Smart safe boxes of tapes sitting in shelves, slowly deteriorating into dust. Oh no! That's sad to hear. The deteriorating into dust part. Yeah, I've actually got a bunch of VHS tapes that I've actually neglected a little bit recently. That I've been digitizing. So I have a VCR off screen. It's sitting underneath my NES actually. I'm actually gonna have to use that with my Famicom because it's not an AV Famicom. I don't think. Pretty sure this guy's RF. Joshua, what are you doing? Thank you.
So, my mom saw all the Twitch charges I have been having recently, and she convinced me to make a budget. Now I can finally do what I have been wanting to do for a while, and set aside some for donations, which will be to streamers. Gotta.
Thank you, Jojo, for those bits. Stop telling everyone. Everything over 100. I have text to speech. Yes, this is one of the RF ones. It's got an RF switch on it. So I'm hoping I don't need an actual switch with that. I'm hoping I can just use one of these doohickeys, which is just an RCA plug on one end, on that end, and coax on the other end. It works beautifully with my Atari 2600. So I'm hoping it will also work beautifully for the Famicom. We'll find out eventually. Actually, hang on. Does the NES have one of those too? I do. Yes, I got that working the other day too. Well, not the other day. I got that one working a few weeks ago. Okay. So then the NES does have RF output on it as well. I just never used it, so you know. And I don't really want to futz around with trying that tonight. Well, not on stream anyway. But yeah, so I do have an Atari, and I've got like game manuals with that one too. The boxes are in terrible condition, but I have them. Yeah, so I have a few Atari games that do work. I fired it up and it works, and I've got some controllers for the thing, and yeah. Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna do much with that. Because I looked at the hardware specs for the Atari 2600, and it's atrocious. It's like I thought the NES was limited when I was first doing it. Yeah, Pitfall is like one of the most advanced things on that system. Make Pong on it. See, so that's what the Atari 2600 was made for. It was made for Pong. Yeah, so the thing about the Atari, the 2600 is you need the instruction manual to know what in God's name you're doing. There are no start screens. There are no like title screens. There's no here's how to play. No, that's what the manual's for. It just starts you in the game and you just go. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. It does have a gotta go fast speed. Yeah. It does have a 8-bit CPU in it. It's got the 6507 CPU, not the 6502. Now you may think that 6507 is higher than a 6502. It must be faster or better. No, it's the other way around. Actually, they chop some pins off of the stupid thing. Yeah. That's my tires electric light. 2600. Oh, nice. 1040 ST. Not bad. I've only have the 2600. I want to get some of the other ones, like the Atari 400 and 800, or the ones with the keyboards and all that. But worked on a Sega Genesis. Nice. That's because that's the days of the 36SX must have been the 36XD, right? Or DX, right? Yeah, right. No, so the chip, the CPU on the Atari 2600, chops off a bunch of pins that like you need for things. Like it chops off a bunch of the address pins, so you can only access like 8K or something stupid of ROM, or maybe 16, but like it's severely limited. I think it's like 8K or something like that. Can you just download more pins, right? It gets rid of the some of the signal pins like NMI and IRQ are just gone. Like on the NES, the NMI is wired directly to the PPU, so the PPU can tell the CPU when the V-blank happens and things, right? So it's synchronized to the screen. So they got rid of that pin, right? So, they're like, wait a minute, how do we figure out how to synchronize the screen and the CPU? Oh, I know. We'll just turn the CPU off until the beginning of the scan line. That's what will happen. Oh, and by the way, you have to draw everything scan line by scan line from the CPU, because shut up. The card port doesn't have the RW pin? Really? Yeah, so how to map... I thought mappers existed on the Atari. Well, I did a little bit of research. Not very in-depth, mind you. But I saw some mapper stuff going on. Yeah, you draw... You figure everything out during the scan line. So while it's drawing one scan line, you're figuring out the next. In real time. There are 3 sprites or objects or whatever. It's essentially just 2 full bytes and like 4 or 5 bits after that that are a pattern for the screen that you can place somewhere, and it's just like I can't really explain it very well, but it's bizarre. There is the occasional bit of cart, however, but if it needs to distinguish between read from write, then they have to burn an address pin on it. Oh, so that would limit their address space considerably, actually. Chop it in half, essentially. Yeah, so the goal, or the one of the design goals of the Atari 2600 is to make it as cheap as possible to make, which is why they chopped a bunch of the pins off the 6502 essentially. But another thing on the Atari board, let me bring up a picture of it here. This is the entire thing. This is the entire circuit board of the Atari 2600. That's very blurry. Can I get a better picture of that, actually? This will work. Ignore the red thing. So you've got, let's see, the 6507 right here, 6532, and a, what's that? 86 something something. I think this guy's the one that actually writes to the screen. Right, the chip that draws to the screen. Outputs the composite or whatever. I think that's what this one is. Because the 6532. Yes, the Riot chip. This guy right here. So you'll notice. Things go away. There's CPU, an I/O chip, and this is the chip for doing drawing to the screen, right? A Junior? I don't. Oh, it is. Okay. Still. Riot. Junior or not, it's the same essential layout, right? Yeah, it's like the same layout. But so you'll notice here that there are no RAM chips on this board. It just doesn't have any. So you're thinking, wait, how does it like do any RAM things? Like it's got to have RAM somewhere, right? It does. So the 6532 chip, the IO chip, has 128 bytes of RAM. So that's the entire RAM space of the Atari 2600 is the 128 bytes of RAM. That's all it has for RAM on the Atari 2600. That's it. That can fit entirely in the 0 page of the NES. Or the 0 page of the 6502. Entirely. Or 07. This is being used here. Yeah, that's nothing. That's... Oh, the top here. Stop that. That's that right there. And that's the blue. Yeah. This right here is the entire entire extent. I've used more than that in my NES game. In just 0 page. Yeah. And then do it again for the stack. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know, like, does the Atari 2600 use a stack? I don't know. I didn't even, like, look that far into it. Once I saw the 128 bytes, I'm like, wait a minute, what? It might not. I don't know. But yeah, so I don't know if I'll do anything for the Atari, the 2600, because of its unbelievably limited resources and the racing the beam, as it's called, where you're figuring out what to draw before it draws it. So it'd be easier to write an Atari emulator in the NES. No, because of the way timing happens. Because the 2600 is timed to the scan line. It's synced to the scan line. The NES is synced to the frame. So without some scan line counting, yeah, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. So that's Atari 2600. What's the CPU clocked at actually? 1.19 versus where is it? What's this clocked at? Does it say? Okay, so the max clock rate is 1.79. It still wouldn't really work though, because you'd need to communicate with the PPU on the NES, which is slow, and you can't really draw a lot to the PPU each scan line. Excuse me. Couldn't a cartridge be used to expand the RAM capabilities, or not a code or a hardware guy? I don't know. On the NES, yes, that is very possible. On the NES, on the Atari, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure actually. It's a smaller cost. Features a smaller, cost reduced, even form factor with a modernized appearance. Yeah, I don't think so. What are these prototypes? Console decline. No. Success history. Where's the hardware? Console graphics controls. Console. This is yeah. Though their internal silicon, 6502 and 6507 was identical, the 6507 was cheaper than the 6502 because its package included fewer memory address pins, 13 instead of 16. Oh. The designers selected an inexpensive cartridge interface that had one fewer addresses than the 13 allowed by the 6507, further reducing the already limited addressable memory to 4K. This was believed to be sufficient as combat itself was only 2K. You're kidding, right? This game was 2K, so like, well, it's 4K is plenty, right? Sure, fine, whatever. Yeah, later games got around this limitation with bank switching. The maximum supported cartridge size is 32 kilobytes. That's an NROM game on the NES. That's a no mapper game on the NES. Is 32K. Yeah, the console only has 128 bytes of RAM for scratch space, the call stack, and the state of the game world. So the call stack is in the 128 bytes then. The stack. So you have to be careful then to not like JSR too many times recursively, or else you'll start to overwrite your variables in RAM. What? That's horrifying. And on top of that, one of those bytes, one of the 128 bytes is going to be the stack pointer. Ah, jeez. So if you screw up bad enough, you can overwrite your stack pointer by writing too much crap to the stack. Essentially, right? Or no, would it just crash on and not be able to write to those addresses? I don't know. I'm already off on a tangent too badly right now. Is it register? So the NES, it's. Isn't that what this is right here? Oh no, that's just the stack actually, isn't it? Why is my stack full of crap? Is it register? Okay, yeah. I maybe, I don't know. What kind of surprise is it? Okay, I'm gonna get it anyways, I suppose. Yeah, so I don't remember what I was doing. Oh, I was the score screen. The high score screen. So I'm gonna hit start here. Because yeah, I got way distracted on that tangent there. Down 2. Okay. And alright, the scores are wrong because of reasons. What should those be? Search. Go to 6080. Yes. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's way wrong. It's not incrementing correctly, so this is wrong. Oh, because I'm not transferring Y to A. Where's... There it is. Over there. There it is. Nope, not that one. This one. There it is. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we?
As I said earlier, share the love.
Christ almighty! Jojo, what are you doing? Holy crap! Well, thank you for those 10,000 bits. Go buy. I can buy a few burgers with that. Thank you. So you pretty much just covered my expenses for that and the Famicom and some other stuff. Goodness gracious. I was already derailed, darn it. Let's try. The red badge. Are you liking that red badge now? The 1K, 10K badge. Yeah, it's red now. Look at that. Goodness gracious. Yeah, Vikings got a long way to go to catch up to you now. Oh, I don't... Did I want to... Hang on. What am I... Goodness gracious. Alright, so it's reading them now. It's reading them now. It's reading them correctly now. Is that... Are those scores correct? Probably? Yes. They are. The distraction worked. Yay! Oh, goodness gracious. Thank you very much for those. I really do appreciate it. I'm glad you chose me for that. Yeah, so it's committing time. We need to commit these changes. Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you. People in the jokes, I feel you deserve it. Appreciate that, I really do. What did I change with this? Oh, right, the things and stuff. Okay. Get rid of that real quick. Go up here, this one, and then file tree, and then this guy. Okay. Yes. So this is going to be remove a redundant remove redundant hex values from CHR. Yeah. 0 through 9, A through F. We're in the CHR twice. Removed one of them. Removed. Escape is muscle memory for Vim, but escape on this screen makes it go away. Like that. There it goes. You know what I actually meant to do is I meant to like start using Git on the console more, because I can, right? All right. All the stuff actually works now, so I can actually just add those. What was the other one? How does that in both? There it goes. I didn't auto complete the whole thing. I had to put some more in there. And I also have Vim working in this. I did need to change something though, because like I forgot that I didn't save this. So Control W changes the window in Vim, or it changes the focus in Vim. That is also a hotkey in this thing that I need to nuke. I need to get rid of. Environment? No. No. Where is it? Keyboard? No. I found it the other day. Format? No. Mouse? No. Keyboard? And here it is. Okay. Control W. Where is it? Control W needs to be nothing. Please and thank you. Save changes. So now when I hit Control W, it goes somewhere else. It goes over there. I only need one of these one. What did I do again? What of it? Fix high scores screen. Screen, to use hex values instead of ASCII when drawing the seed and score to the screen. Yeah. This also changes how the seeds are stored in BRG RAM from ASCII to binary. 4 bytes to 2 bytes, like that. Also made a minor change in game.asm that swapped a CLC add carry what was it, add carry something with an aura operation. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So I'm gonna close out of that for now, just to, yeah. Okay, so I've been slowly removing ASCII stuff from. Yeah, I know. I'm actually using Commander right now. This guy here. This is it's like Bash or something, I think, right? I think. What is? Oh no, this is Command.exe. All right. Well, it does weird things with it. Yeah. I can run any shell on this actually. So if I let's see, console list. No. Add. Yeah, so I can do PowerShell, Bash, WSL, Bash, which I don't have installed. I don't think. No. But yeah, so I can do PowerShell. How long does that take? Okay. Well, I mean, you know, it can do that, and it's got tabs and whatever. But we're just gonna close out of that because I don't actually want to run PowerShell. Okay, close tab. There it goes. Yeah, and I've got like a bunch. I have a bunch of the Unix or Linux commands in my path anyway. So you know, Kali Linux for the win. I've tried that one a few times. It's mainly for hacking stuff, but so I don't have it installed anywhere. But yeah, and PowerShell is actually used at work. Really, look at you. A lot of my coworkers barely even know how to use command. I'm not using Win 7. I'm using Windows 8.1 actually. It's Christmas at work. Oh right, like I was saying, a lot of the text now no longer uses a lot of the ASCII stuff. The only thing that really does at this point is the title screen. The title screen is the only one that works. Pen testing, slowly learning it. Yeah. Very interesting field, by the way. pen testing. I've seen a lot of really fascinating talks at well, I haven't been there. I've watched them online at DEF CON about that kind of thing. So what is the other stuff using? Oh, this. So what the stuff on screen here is simply hexadecimal values. So I am getting them down to their binary value and ORing them with F0. So that puts them on the last line right here, right? So I've got 0 through 9, then A through F on the last line on both pattern tables. So this one is using the first pattern table, but in the game over here, you notice, oh, but wait, there's some text there. That's surely, no, it's not using ASCII. That is instead using properly kerned text over here. There's just that. So it's a, you know, the physical testing as a locksmith, and the cyber is hardcore. Nice. So you do the locksmith stuff as your day job? Yeah. So these don't use it, and it also uses the stuff down here as well. For the hex values and the score itself. I mean, there is the what's it? The credit screen, but that swaps out the character ROM. It swaps it to something completely different. It's got its own character set over here. So I don't even need to worry about the credit screen at all. Yeah, so I can still remove all the ASCII stuff everywhere else, and not worry about this screen at all. So yeah, so these things I'll probably just make like a string of tiles, a run of tiles, and just not worry about it, and you know, make some other graphics for the thing as well. How? Because once I do that, I've got like a lot more. That frees up a bunch of space, so I could conceivably like remove like half of this, at least half of the alphabet or the characters. I could probably move like remove half of that easily. Yeah, I can't really remove the much of these. Actually, that's not entirely true. I could probably remove a bunch of these as well. Like 0, I can remove, or half of it, because it's just mirrored. Let's not do the last number. Oh dear. Okay, let's actually go to the seed menu then, so it starts flashing my. So that one, and like so the two halves, the two sides of 0 are the same, right? Same thing with 8 and like not the top of 9. I could reuse the top of 8 or the top of 9 as well, as long as I don't go the 8x16 sprites for this. The 0, the 8, the top of 9 I can do. I have already seen that, yes, and I cannot wait for my cartridge to come in the mail, because yes, I did back Micro Images as well, and I'm looking forward to getting that cartridge. I cannot wait for it. Well, I'm gonna have to wait for it, so I can, I guess, but I'm excited for it. I'm excited. So I'm sure you're already aware that I have a Nebs and Debs cartridge as well. I backed this one on Kickstarter. In fact, the guy that wrote this is in here somewhere, I think. I don't know if he's lurking or not. I don't want to bring him out of lurk, but yeah. So I started playing this on stream, like the day after I got the ROM. So I was playing an emulator, and then so I got a few too many game overs or whatever. Like 2 hours into the stream, I had like 10 game overs already. I think I'm being generous on that one. So I'm like, you know what? Screw it. We're just gonna start tasking it. So I started tasking the thing, which I do plan on continuing eventually. But yeah, so I found some weird quirks with the game, and what was it? Yesterday I finally started to reverse engineer a bunch of the stuff. So figuring out how it does things. Yeah. So there was a post on Kickstarter as well that was like, oh yeah, I'm excited to see people like come up with level editors and reverse engineer things. So I got like the green light, I guess, from the guy that made this. So yeah, I probably won't do a lot of it on stream though, because it can be kind of boring. I think it's just a lot of me staring at the screen and reading a lot of stuff and not really doing much. And a lot of step through of oh, this does that. But I did start to figure out where things are, like how it updates the map and where the buffers are for certain things and all that. So yeah. So we're gonna see if we can find some exploitable features of the engine to use in a test run. I don't know that we will, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. Yeah, we'll try. We'll try. Anyway, oh yeah, so the things that are still using the text, this screen and the game over screen. You're watching in real time can be boring. Exactly. Yeah. The whole summary of it, like a review of it, can be fascinating. But no one wants to sit there for 6 hours, while I'm and watch me. Okay, wait, what was this value again? Let's rewind this and see if this value changes. And I was like, wait a minute, why am I watching this? Yeah, so this screen right here. So on this screen, I've actually got a sprite 0 hit and a scroll for 4 pixels to get the press start centered with the game over. However, if I take all this and give it its own tiles and properly kern everything, I don't need to do that because I could just center it on however many tiles. So we need a sexy voice. Yeah, do an ASMR stream. Yes, let me start doing the graphics for that. Actually, screw it. These are all gonna be something. Oh yeah. I've mentioned that I did a Bob Ross paint along on the Super Nintendo at one point, and that was a lot of like talking to Bob in a lower voice. That was a bit ASMR-y, I think. It wasn't any typing because it was with a mouse. It was 2 separate streams actually for that. One of them in an emulator with this mouse, which was difficult because the acceleration was weird. But with an actual SNES and the actual SNES mouse, it was a lot better. And I remember we tried to watch the stream, and I unsubbed her because she had a sheer minimum of 100. When I wanted 20, I was like, no. That sounds like it would have been great. I had a blast with the Bob Ross SNES. What's it called? Mario Paint. It's just straight up Mario Paint. I had to look at the cartridge over there. Once I get my TV set up, I might do that again. Yeah, I want to get my TV set up for that one though, I think. Because staring at the screen through my capture card with that hurt my eyes. Because the capture card is garbage. The one I was using for analog signals, so it's great for HDMI stuff. But if it's analog, it's an HDMI pass through with a RCA crap taped down to it essentially. So it converts that into HDMI and passes it through. So you can brush. That wouldn't work very well. But I don't even like. I can't really use a brush very. I can't art with a brush, so that wouldn't help me at all. I mean, sure, I have one of these and a tablet over there, but it's collecting dust. It's underneath everything, so I never use it. I don't even think it's plugged in right now. Is it? Yeah, it's not even plugged in right now. But you know. Oh. The harder it is to do, the better. All right. Yeah, I'll have to get some more Bob Ross episodes though, because I think I lost the ones I did have. All right, so the screen is actually using all these up here. So let's yeah. Once you struggle with assembly, thanks. So let's make a game over. G, up. That's not what I wanted. Control and click. G. Then A. Up. And then M. E. How wide should a space be? I haven't really thought about that. Like about there, maybe? We can adjust it. Oh, come on. V. E. Add an R. Where's R? There's R. Like that. And then we're gonna erase a bunch of stuff. Actually, I can just do that and then the fill, which will essentially erase things for me. Yeah, that'll look right. I can just center it like that. There we go. So let's take that and put it up there like that. Game over. Then press start, right? P. R. E. Two S's. There's one. And then the second one. And then I need an uppercase S. This guy. Will... How many is it? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, okay, one more. S T A. Oh, I can easily say. R. And then another T. Fill in that. There we go. So now I can grab all this stuff. That T, those T's are not correct. There we go. So now I can grab all this and see how it's off by... It's still off by a single tile. It's lovely. All right. But that means I can just... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Right there. Like that. I can just offset it like that, so I don't need to... I don't need to bother with the sprite 0 hit and the thing. Yeah. OCD triggered. Yeah, we can actually move all this. Over the beginning there like that. One more. Like that. So now I won't need to do the sprite 0 hit and the scroll for 4 pixels to center that crap on the game over screen. Making things simpler. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. Do I want to do it this way though, or do I just want to remove the unused value bits of text? I don't know. Well, we'll start it this way. Actually, can I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I cannot. Okay. I want to know if I could put those both on the same line, but I can't because it's too many. Okay, so let's save that. We're gonna come over to here and then open up the dead. Oh, the dead screen's over there. This guy. So the fade, and then the dead fade. Is the fade done? Where is it? Fade done is where it redraws the screen and everything. It turns the PPU off and then redraws the screen. Which is right here, isn't it? Start end? Start end. No. Maybe? Oh, yeah, so these are the text loops. Got it, okay. So we're gonna do that. Instead, we're gonna load X to something else. So this is F E D C. Can I go backwards correctly? C2. $ C2. Yeah, okay. Loop, load up. Well, that an A actually, and then we're just gonna store that into 2007. So we're not loading anything. We're just gonna store it. Actually, let's actually use X here. So we can just increment X and then compare X to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. C9. Oops. C9. Branch not equal backwards 1. And we're going to uncomment that. And load up X to be D0. Store that into 2007. Increment X and compare it to D9. The hex value D9. And we also need loop. Okay, so let's see. It's not going to be centered, I don't think. Where is... I passed it. It was way up here. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to make. Make. I can spell, I swear. Pass it again. Alright, let's see how badly I screwed up the game over screen. Badly enough. Badly enough. Alright, well, it's hitting this price 0, which is nice. Okay. Okay, what's the, dead frame? Start there. Dead frame. And then fade done. Enable clear. Alright, it's gonna be over here somewhere. Let's just put a breakpoint there. So we can hit select again. It does it. Oh, so here's that error. It's not clearing the screen entirely. All right, it's like the first however many of the screen. That's fine. All right, so let's see what's happening here. I'm gonna turn that off so we can see things. Oh, all of the palettes are that. So I can't see anything. There it goes. So we're gonna redo that actually. See, it doesn't clear out. Oh, well, it's gone now, but it doesn't clear out the first screen apparently when I hit select. It doesn't. I need to fix that. Okay. And right away we're going to change that one and that one, I think. I think it's those two. Actually, let's just change all of them to 30. Doesn't actually matter. And there aren't really any sprites except for the sprite 0, which I don't care about right now. We don't need to actually see it on screen. Okay. G. Hey. I don't compare to things correctly after this one, do I? Alright, so I need to do an extra one there. Move it. D9. Load it. D9. Is that wrong? D0 through 9. Right, it's not storing those. Okay, well, one of them is off by 1, so let's correct that first. That's off by 1, so we're going to fix that. This guy should start at D0 and then go up to D. 22CB is correct, right? Yeah, that's well, I mean, it's not correct, but it should be drawing something, though. Oh, is it because I'm doing something stupid here? Yeah, it's because I'm storing A. I'm storing A instead of X. Try that again. I'm off by 1 again. Apparently I can't count. Well, that one was not... I copied from the one before, so... Alright. Bam. And it's no longer centered because I uncentered it, essentially. I copied a value instead of re-entering it. Kind of. Half a value, technically. Okay, so I need to not do the sprite 0 check anymore. I need to get rid of that. Sprite 0 crap, I can just needs to go away. Because I don't care about it. Background tile for the... I don't care about any of the background crap for the sprite 0. Where is it? Game overweight. This is the initialization for things. Oh no, this is The start, fade, whatever. I think of those images off my screens. She's staring at me. Yeah, the last one, by the way, is on my vertical screen over there. You can't see it because it's never on stream, but it's a cropped version of that other one. So because it's a massive image, right? So I cropped it a little bit, and yeah. Dead Sprite 0. What is this? Okay, we don't need to do this anymore, so we just need to go to wait frame. Yeah, so we can get rid of that and just go to wait frame instead. There's probably gonna be another one there somewhere that breaks things. Let's get rid of all this crap. Because that was all Sprite 0 stuff that we don't need anymore. Okay, so now it shouldn't do the scroll thing, whatever. It still will not be aligned correctly because it's just not going to be aligned anymore. Because I haven't corrected that yet. But it shouldn't scroll anymore because it doesn't need to. Told it not to. Okay, it doesn't scroll anymore. Good. Okay, so they're not centered, but they start at the same spot. I think. Right? Almost. I forgot that they're actually off a little bit in the thing, so they don't start at the same spot. Cosmo's daily troubles against his third teeth. I hope so. I really do. I really do. So, in order to center this now, I just need to move it to the left by a single tile. So, making a B and an A. And then we can try things. Okay, so this is going to be... draw game over. Draw, press start. Yeah, apparently there's a, an OVA that I still haven't seen, actually. I need to actually go see that. The credits are not broken, no. Why? I don't think they are. This is, the game over screen. This isn't the credit screen. This is the game over screen. Well, the credit stuff has its own pattern tables and its own banks even. Oh yeah, so no, so that's its own bank entirely. In fact, you know, I'll show you real quick. Let me get rid of that one and get rid of that guy because it's starting to slow down. I can tell. All right, so this are the pattern tables. These are the pattern tables for the main game and the title screen and the high score and the enter seed and all that kind of stuff, right? The credits, however. This is the pattern table for the credits. It's its own thing. So it's got my name in big letters. It's got all the other letters and all that kind of stuff. This isn't going to change, really. This isn't going to change. It's even on the other pattern table. So for everything else, it's on the top one. But it's on the bottom one here. So. Listen here, you. I didn't need to reset that, but whatever. All right. Thank you for the file. I appreciate it. Yeah, so that's center now. And I don't need to do any Sprite 0 garbage. I don't remember it. I think I downloaded it, I think, but then I forgot about it or something. I don't know. I have to actually check. I have to check. I think I want to move that up a bunch though. The press start bit. Move that up closer to the game over, and like have a select for retry or something like that. Press start or yeah. We'll see. I do want to move that up though, so let's go over here. AA. Let's see if my math is correct. I should have moved it up by like a single row, I think. I mean, it did, which is cool. I need to move it up by more than that, though. Where's my... There, it's... Let's go around again. There it is. Alright, so the other one is 21.8b. We're at 22.8 AA. So let's go 21 CA again. Now the real trick would be have that. Now the real trick would be have that. The game's can show you the buildings above, maybe the status bar of the ground below. Oh. I mean, that would be interesting. Like, what's it? Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Like, it expands from the center of the screen and shows game over. I would need to do some weird timing stuff with that, though. Well, not necessarily. I'd have to count scan lines essentially, and I don't have a scan line counter. Because the first scan line I'd be able to find with a sprite 0 hit, but the second scan line I would need for the bottom one I would need to count. I don't think I want to do that. It'd be neat, sure. Dead Reckoning. I mean, it'd be neat, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if I want to do that. I wanted to go over here instead. Do that. It's no longer flashing because I moved it out of the attribute thing. So the attribute colors, or the attribute table, that's... Where is it? This is. There it is. That's way down there instead of way up there. Thank you for the file. I appreciate it. Final Fantasy did this precisely with MMC1 for its dialog boxes. Really? I don't think I've played that game on the NES though, so I don't know what it looked like. Can you show the game, please? Absolutely. Oh, I should probably there's the alert. Thank you for that. The guy running, yeah. Oh, he's not running, but I mean he's moving along there. Let me turn off the attribute colors there, so you actually see what's on the screen. Alright, and the got the screenshot. Oh, what are you screenshotting me for? I mean, whatever. Why isn't it showing all the tile updates? Oh, okay, so it's kind of done. Ignore writes that do not alter data. I didn't check that. It wasn't checked. So, oh, it just happens really, really fast. The real question is, what happens? What does it look like if you alter the number of cycles per scan line? What? I would guess it breaks kind of easily, or kind of quickly. Why is it still not showing the tile updates like it should be showing the tile updates? Come on. It's redrawing like columns every single screen, every other second, or no, more than that. But you get the idea. See, I'm getting better at my own game. It only took 4 months. You should be showing those. Why isn't it showing those? If I do that, it does. Oh, well, it shows those now. The ones that actually change. But it's not showing. It's not showing everything else. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Maybe I should have the score on the screen too. I mean, because I could just keep the time for fade dynamic. I could just what are you doing? Keep the status bar at the bottom there and not fade that part of the screen. I guess maybe. Well, currently I have that. Well, I have it share attribute data with the skyline, so I would need to give it its own colors, so I could not fade that but fade everything else. Unless I figure out rewriting the palettes during the screen draw, if I can get that working, then I can just have whatever I want to be the palette at the bottom. I think I'll try that off stream though. I'll see if I can get the palette updating during the frame. I'll see if I can see if I can get that working off stream. So I don't know if I'll be able to. Anyway, I need to find out what the correct the correct attribute addresses are. So this is the same address. So we're gonna move that down another few rows. We're gonna start that. We're gonna start that at 220A. 220A. How you doing, Lafiosa? Lafioska? Welcome. Interesting to see you. Always been curious about NES dev. Yeah, glad you could make it. Welcome. So yeah, I'm making a NES game entirely in 6502 assembly. This is probably well. Let me phrase this correctly, or else Bridgewater will yell at me. The games that they wrote way back when were all in 6502 assembly, directly. They did not have the tools I have though, like the fancy debuggers and all that kind of stuff. So like I'm writing it like they wrote it back then, but with more advanced tools, essentially. I think it'll rainbow if you update the palette on the horizontal active, even if you turn on. Yes, if I turn off the background and the sprite layer, it still has to draw something. So it has to get a color from somewhere. So if you change the colors when it's trying to get a color, it's gonna draw weird colors. So if I can do that in the horizontal blank, like one color at a time, I might be able to get away with it. Spoiled debuggers, exactly. I just released my first Pico 8 game a few days ago. Nice! Which has resource constraints, but is at least a higher level language. Yeah, so, I don't know what language Pico 8 is actually in. I do apologize. I should know that. I've seen the thing before. I haven't seen a physical, whatever. Yeah, I don't know what language it's actually in. Lua! Okay. Yeah, that is a bit higher level than what I'm using here. Although my emulator does come with a Lua interpreter, so I can write some Lua to do some weird debugging stuff, which I have done, by the way. But yeah, this project was my first touch in Lua as well. I haven't really used it very much. In fact, do I even still have the? It's a different one. The Lua script. I might. What is in here? Oh, that's no, that can't. What's over here? NES, and then runner, and then oh, I do have a debug script. All right. I don't think this works anymore. Because I might have changed a bunch of this stuff. Yeah. I think I changed a bunch of this stuff. Like these read offsets are wrong now, but yeah. So this is the first Lua I've done. This is not the first assembly project I've done, however. The first assembly project I did was Pong. You can, if you're interested, you can have a look at that over on GitHub. Just exclamation point Pong, and you'll find that. If you want to look at this code is also on GitHub. Exclamation point game for that one, or you just scroll down. There's a little thing in the description, whatever panel things. I haven't used any kind of assembly since the late 90s. What was it then? What were we using then? Like x86 assembly or something else? RISC maybe. This is the only assembly I've known. MIPS and JVM. Okay, all right. This is a lot more, a lot older and constrained than MIPS and especially JVM. Yeah. Doesn't necessarily mean easier. Well, it kind of does. You can memorize the entire instruction set, I guess. But where was I going with? Oh, the attribute stuff. Oh, did I move this? Did I check that I moved it? I don't know. I didn't move it. I didn't save it or something, or reassemble. What didn't I do? Didn't reassemble, I think. Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. There we go. Alright, and I need to get the attribute, whatever, address. 23E2. Okay. 23E2. Sorry, game. There's the alert. Thank you again for that. And it's flashing and flickering again. Beautiful. Okay. What is this? What is this, JoJo? Oh, shoot. Holy crap. The 9th, the 16th, goodness, the 2nd, November 2nd, January. Progression. It's come a long way. Thank you, JoJo. I like that. So yeah, this game has been in the works since October. And as you can see, it looked a lot different back then. Get riskiest click of the day right there. That's why I dragged it off screen, so I could make sure it was safe. But yeah, so things looks really wonky. Those were most certainly placeholder graphics. Most of them have changed, but the main obstacle hasn't really changed very much. I tweaked it, sure, but it's still the same like block essentially. And I only recently, the other day, removed the sprite 0 from over there and put it on the other side. Yeah, nice. Thank you for that, JoJo. Alright, so do I want like a select to retry? But like not flashy or anything like that? Or like I just have like a gray? Let's see, select to retry. S E L, I need an L. I want this one. E. Do I have a C? Nope. Let's actually get it a little bigger so I can... There it goes. So I can, what is a G, I think? No, it was G. It is G. There's G. There it goes. I need to change that hotkey so it's something easier to get to. Select. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 2. Uh-oh. Whoops. I didn't mean to remove it from there. I wanted to copy it, you see. And I need to hold control to copy. I mean, I'll probably be removing it here in a little bit anyway. Where's G? There's G. But whatever. Yeah, I just got rid of it over there. It's like, no, you're over here now. I need a lowercase o. Hang on. See, I did it that time. We're good. 2. This may be like really freaking wide though. I don't know if I want to do that. We're gonna see how wide it is. R. Oh, it needs to be freaking 8, 7, 6, and then one more. E. T. R. Oh, goodness. And Y. That is wide. That is really freaking wide. But the good news is I think it'll align pretty nicely. So I just need to center it in these guys. Oh boy, so it doesn't actually center correctly. Because there's one on this side, and there's 2 on that side, so that's gonna be fun. I can't scroll by a single pixel. Well, I can scroll by a single pixel, but I can't. You know, whatever. I'm not worried about it. Alright, so this is going to be E0 to... I could just use... No, I can't. Yes, I can. I can just use these. Why did I didn't need to count. I had... Before, when I was looking at these, like I could just... Oh, yep. That one... That R right there, that R, it's in the 9th column. Add A. What? Well, anyway, let's save that. Minimize. I'm gonna want to make a different color, but we're gonna not do that yet. Look, make it a gray or whatever. Okay, this is gonna be draw. Select to restart. Load up 2. What are we doing? We're doing the same distance, I guess. Sure. So this is gonna be like there. 2A 8 9. Really? 2289. If I can read. I don't think I can. Load X E0. I see what you're saying. Alright, well, the kerning will be a little screwy there, but I mean, that'll work. Yeah, that could work. Let's do that. And load up X, do that, store that in, store X, not A, X into 2007. Yeah, we'll see how it looks. We'll see how it looks. I'm gonna increment X and compare X to C, EC. I didn't need to count this time because I realized that I've got the stuff on the bottom there, so I don't need to actually count. That's not equal to that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It might be better just to kern it correctly. I don't know. I mean, it's not terrible. Right? Let's go ahead and why is that 30 like that? That should, let's make that one 10 or 0, more or less 2. Weirdly looks at the right edge just out further than the left. Yeah, kind of. It kind of does, doesn't it? So let's see what happens if I just put it back then. Oh, not up, over, thank you. Did I script the R on that? I did. I didn't select all of it. So let's try that. Yeah, I think it looks fine, actually. Yeah, alright. Yeah, the art looked a little jaunty because I screwed it up. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. I broke the R, that's why it looked weird. I fixed it though, don't worry, it's fine. So let's come back over here. We're gonna grab that color and the fill tool. Ah! No, we didn't want to do that to B. Uh-oh. There it goes. Save that. Thank you for the follows. I really do appreciate it. What's this one? Because I'm still not against changing my text again, by the way. What is the evolution of the alphabet? I'm not going to be using runes, though. Who needs English? Right? It's overrated. Clearly. Yeah, I need to actually be able to read what's on screen, you see. The internationalized for the Nordic market, right? They don't... I don't think, like, they use this character set today. But I could be wrong. But I don't think they use that anymore. Oops, what? Oh, I want Control S over here. There it goes. Alright, so that's not gonna change anything yet because I still need to change some palette stuff. I don't know where that is though. Is that dead palette? Where's this palette at? 31 palette. Huh? Oh, that's the fade. Fade done. Dead palette. Well, it's all 30s, but we're gonna make that one 0, 0. Today is Tuesday. Yep. you talking about? Put it on Tuesday mornings. Wait, today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday for another 2 hours for me. Ish. Alright, reassemble. Redo. So that should change the color of the second one, the select to retry, to gray, a dark gray. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. I think I need that information on the screen somewhere, but I'm not sure if I like that. Yeah. Maybe I'll make this like a retry screen. So retry question mark, yes and no, and have you select, because that could work, right? Right for linear B. Linear B. What are you talking about? Yeah. I might do that. I might just do that instead. Like, not a countdown or anything like that. Like, you know, a countdown, like insert coin kind of countdown. Not that crap. But I might have like a yes or no, like a retry. That could probably work, right? Probably. I might also be able to do like a continue as well, where it just subtracts a bunch of points, but you can continue from where you died, or like just before or something like that. Well, no, that'd be a little. Oops, that'd be a little weird though. I think. Well, no, because I can still do the blank whatever for how many. Yeah. Not really looking for fonts. I might redesign some of mine, but I don't know. Libertron, how you doing? I don't understand nothing, but so you understand. Double negative there. You gotta be careful with those. Glad you enjoy it though. Yeah. Hey, Poppity Panda, welcome. How you doing? Hi, how you doing? So yeah, so I'm working on for those that recently came in, infant runner game. So like the dinosaur game when you don't have internet in Chrome or whatever. So you were awesome. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. So I do know that the score thing at the bottom is gaffed up. Don't worry about it. I haven't finished that part yet. What are you doing breaking Twitch for, huh? Stop doing that. Okay. Multiple emotes. Overwatch League wins for broken Twitch. Oh goodness. Yeah. So the Overwatch League emotes are a little gaffed up. I think that I've got. Where are they? Where it like groups them out differently, and it's set and then a number. It's like, oh, I don't. Okay, fine. So 4 a.m. What are you doing up? What are you doing awake at 4 a.m.? And don't worry about it. It's fine. I mean, as long as I can, understand. Yeah, I was poking fun. I was just poking a little fun. No hard feelings. Hello though, and welcome. Welcome. What are you doing awake at 4 in the morning? One of the streamers' games went rainbow colored and the audio during Overwatch League. Really? You and me understand all non-English. Yeah, right. I'm a vampire. There was one point where I worked second shift, and I got off at like 2 in the morning, 2 a.m. So I would just wake up at 2 in the afternoon or so to go to work, and then when I got off work, I'd stay up until 6 or 7 in the morning, and then sleep all day. I loved it. It was beautiful. I wish I could have those hours back, but alas, I can't, because I work a 9 to 5 now, because, yeah. Oh my goodness, what is this? Is this the Overwatch League clip? Oh my goodness, what is this? What is this? I can recognize walls and things. What map is this? What map is this? Baguette. Oh, this is the lunar base. I know what map this is. Oh my goodness. They're up top, right above the point. Okay. Wow. The 70s. Yeah. Yeah. So they go outside. Well, yeah. They go outside. They walk around outside. Go to the second door from outside. And they go back. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's neat that I can recognize that map. I hate that map, by the way, but yeah. But yeah, good level design, I guess, because I can recognize it when it's in like 70s disco mode and your eyes bleed. I had to install a DOS box at work. The testing install game emulator for work. Yeah, I haven't found a use for DOSBox at work yet. Maybe I'll try harder or something. I don't know. Oh, I died. I swear it's for work, right? Doom is just to make sure it's running correctly, right? Oh, I need to put something up at the top. So it says high scores for seed FFF. That's just not true anymore. It's just going to be high scores. And then seed, and then score, or whatever. Yeah. It's not a true computer unless it has run Doom once in its life. Exactly. I agree. Alright, so we're starting to run out of space here for things. We can still fit a bunch. But until I start removing things up here and shifting things around a little bit, we're going to be running out of space. Yeah. But let's make some high score the high scores thing. Do the same thing with the kerning and all that. Speaking of work, my temperature is coming. Oh, nice! Can type variables. Found out that in QBasic you can redim a variable. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's like just. So the variable is in scope. Changing the type on the fly. Does it change the value when you change the type? Does it reset the value to its empty whatever? Or does it just keep the value and just be like, no, this is a string now, or this is an integer now. Screw it. Okay, it's reset. All right. I was gonna say, because that would be that would seem dangerous if it didn't. H-I G. Oh, look at that. They're right next to each other. 2 letters I need. GH. What is it? High scores, I say? High scores. Let's, do that, though. S. Do I have a C? No, I do not have a C. I have a C over here. O. Come on. O. R. E. And then another S. Come on, do it. G, please. Oh, because I have something selected. Yeah. Which is great for me because I don't have to worry about variable being redimmed. About variables being redimmed. Wait, what? Is that like not used anywhere? The interpreter doesn't have to handle it. If you say so. Sure. Alright, so how do I want to draw high scores on the screen? Do I want to draw it like continuously in a line there? If so, that's... I need to like grab these guys. Put it there. Was that 1, 2? Oops. Oh, I misaligned that. And then bring all that over there like this. Or something. I tested it. So I tested it because my test script allowed a dim as long, dim as string. And A ended up being string. Turns out that's what QBasic does too. Oh. Well, if they're right after each other like that, you know, the first one is has no effect really, right? Because it is overwritten by the second one, right? Right? Because nothing happens to A maybe, in between those two. No. This is gonna be a little weird with some stuff. You know what? We can actually just nuke this row right here. This entire row. It can go away. Because we're not using numbers anymore from anywhere else. I'm gonna move this up to over here. Like that. Actually, what is shoot. Well, we're gonna save that anyway. Okay, so I need to add both of those things anyway. And I can't add a partial for the bitmap file because it's binary. Oh well. Dead and the 0 one, I think, right? Yeah. Oh, I thought that was backwards for a second. So string that integer A is 0, print it 0. The string resets it. A is minus. Yeah, okay. God, that does nothing for readability though. Readability. Like, who in the right mind would actually do that in a program? Like, who would do that? Who would do that? That's just... As a screen is just not so bad. Yeah, I mean, sure, but still, that's just like bad practice there. I started typing the get command in chat. Okay, let's type that in the console. Really? Do they? Well, Python is dynamically typed anyway, so you can change what's in it like anytime. Excuse me. So what did I do here? I tweaked the game over screen text. Move the press start text up a bunch of rows. Added a select to retry line and properly kerned everything. Am I spelling kerned right? Yeah. This the proper kerning removed the need for the sprite 0 hit on the game over screen, so that was removed as well. $8 A is my temp variable in PowerShell and the C interpreter, C# interpreter. Because there's an interpreter language to reassign variable. That's true. Not a computer that's mine? I don't know. Probably not. Went from 8 to 10:30 in a blink of an eye, right? So I actually need to start finishing up here, which is why I'm committing right now. Yeah. X. And I don't think I'm going to actually draw the high score stuff on screen tonight. Let me make everything though, so I know it still works before I push my commit up. All right, so the numbers are still working there down there, even though I removed them entirely. Well, I removed them from the ASCII end of things. Gonna hit start. This stuff still works fine because I haven't removed the letters yet. Intercede uses its own sprite things for it, so whatever. High scores again uses its own stuff for the things. I'm being very descriptive today. And this screen uses its own pattern tables, so I don't have to worry about this one at all. Yeah, okay. Okay, so what's our... Nothing to commit. Alright. Now push that up. There we go. Alright, and yeah, it's about 10:30 now, so I think I'll call it for the night. Because honestly, I really do want to like dig into this thing. I really do. And I need to eat because I'm getting hungry again, even though I ate right before stream. But yeah, so don't go anywhere yet. Let me see if we can find someone to go say hi to. Yeah. Oh, Thursday I may or may not be streaming. I don't know. There's a good chance I will be busy that day doing things. I might be meeting up with a friend on Thursday. And see if we can I don't know, hunt for some retro things. It might be Thursday or Friday. I'll let you guys know either way on Discord. So if you haven't, if you guys haven't joined Discord yet, just hop over there. I don't know what kind of retro things. I'm not really going with anything in particular in mind. Oh, nice, yeah. But anything that I see as possibly useful. If I find, for instance, a smaller TV than what I currently have that's face down in my living room right now, half broken. If I find a working CRT, I might just drop some money on that. There's a few. I keep wanting to say Ren fairs. It's not Ren fairs. Flea markets that sell NES stuff. So I might. Did I switch a scene accidentally? No. Okay. I hit the foot. Phosphorus light on you, right? So I might find some audio tapes, some cassette tapes. I don't know. I might find a tape recorder. I don't know. I might. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna find yet. I'm gonna see if I can find something useful, and if so, I'm gonna drop some money on it. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? So I will keep you guys updated. I'll let you know in Discord if I'm going live or not. What is this? No. Who haven't said hi to in a while? Where is he? I just saw him live too. This guy. Grim. Yes, we'll go say hi to this guy. Either way, I should be back on Saturday. Should. I might do some extra stuff this coming weekend because I have some days off. Yeah, so I've got a few days off this week and one next week. So I might do some extra stuff. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, come with me to say hi, will you? I need to actually type the command in first though. But yeah, see you next time. You guys have a good night.